Yes,
I think 48, my lord.
48.
Yes, my lord. Kindly pass off for the day, my lord, a week, my lord.
Item 48 at the request of Mr. P.J. Soikia, counsel for the petitioner, matter stands adjourned for a week.
Oblige.
May it please your lordship.
Yes.
My lord, I'm praying for listing of a writ petition,
Hmm.
which was for release of my contractual dues. Notice was issued on 21/4 for 4 weeks. May I pray any convenient date, my lord, this week?
December. Give a date in December.
Sixth of December. Oblige.
Please, your lordship.
Yes.
So I beg to mention item number 43, your lordship. So it matter will be taken up second next week, your lordship.
Your Mr.
I am it.
I Ahmed at the request of the petitioner counsel, matter stands adjourned for a week.
Give the update.
May I please, your lordship? I am praying for listing, my lord. Any convenient date may be given, my lord.
6th December. For
For
what? For what?
my lord,
Listing for what?
admission, my lord.
6th December.
May I please, lordship, item number 36.
36. Yes.
The state respondent has filed a affidavit in opposition. So I need to file reply, lordship. In fact, I have received the today itself.
Mr. F.Z. Mazumdar, learned counsel for the petitioner, prays for and is granted 2 weeks time.
2 weeks.
2 weeks further time. 2 weeks time to file rejoinder affidavit. List after 2 weeks.
Please, Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 27, Lordship. In this matter also, an affidavit in opposition has been received, Lordship, on 15/11. We need some time to file the reply.
MS so-and-so, learned counsel for the petitioner, prays for and is granted 2 weeks time to file rejoinder affidavit to the affidavit in opposition. Yes.
Please, your Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 13, Lordship. Kindly matter with adjourn for 1 week, Lordship. I have
Right.
informed other side, Lordship.
You are for
Please, petitioner, Lordship.
your name?
Please, Zekolita.
MSJ Kolita, learned counsel for the petitioner, prays for accommodation for a week. Prayer is allowed list after 1 week.
Obliged. May I please, your Lordship? I beg to mention item number 7. Lordship, matter may be passed over for the day.
Matter may be
Passed over for the day.
at item 7 be listed after 1 week at the request of counsel for petitioner.
Yes, Lordship.
What is your name?
K. Borua.
K. Borua.
Lordship.
Okay.
Lordship, interim may be extended.
Interim order, if any, will be extended. Then we'll have to fix a date. List on 6th December.
Obliged. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 49. With the consent of the other parties, Lordship, we have to file our return objection. So,
Item 49 at the request of your name?
P. Bora.
P. Bora.
2 weeks time may be
For respondents.
for respondents.
For the respondents. Praise for 2 weeks time. 2 weeks time? You want 2 weeks time?
Yeah.
2 weeks time. Prayer allowed list accordingly after 2 weeks.
May I please, your Lordship? I beg to mention for listing of 2 repetitions for admission on 22/11.
20 to 11 not possible. It will go to 13 December.
13.
13 December. Yes.
May I please, your Lordship? Lordship, item number 2, matter may kindly adjourn for 2 weeks, my lord.
Item 2 will come just now. Item 2, you are for whom? For the,
Petitioner, my lord.
at the request of the petitioner, matter stands adjourned for 2 weeks.
Obliged.
Item 2.
May I please, your Lordship? I beg to mention one item for listing. Finally, the matter may be listed for order.
For orders.
Yes, Lordship.
Yeah, data that will be first week, second week. 4th of December.
Like,
Is a lordship. Last occasion, Honorable Court has directed to verify the record whether the event.
It has been done.
Yes,
Yes.
madam.
Yes. Now,
Matter is regarding madam deduction of salary, madam.
Hmm.
And petitioner salary has been deducted from the month of January without giving any notice. And he had submitted numbers of representation, madam.
so now you have arrayed the private respondents. You have arrayed the in-charge principal or somebody like that.
Yes, in charge principal, yes, and the present in charge principal. Actually, the respond number 5, he resigned from his post. At that time, he was the in charge principal and he deducted the salary of the petitioner.
Hmm.
And therefore, I have made party by his name, my lord, and thereafter I have implemented the present.
What do you
interest
say,
in-
Mr. Katonia?
I have received instruction from the IS, madam. Madam, he took leave for 23 days in the year January
Is it instruction dated 20th of September,
21st of September.
21st of September? Yes, a copy is available here. So you had taken leave, accordingly it was deducted.
Oh, my lord. As per my inspection, no leave was, my lord, he has
You,
taken.
you
leave.
produce the records.
Yes, madam.
They will file their
You
affidavit,
produce
my
the records in a sense that
Whether
which will
she-
support this statement.
Yes, madam.
Hmm?
Yes, madam.
You want to file your affidavit here?
Yes, madam, may issue notice, madam, so that we can file the affidavit or can produce the record also, madam. Because it is in motion stage, madam.
I mean,
You heard learned counsel for the parties issue notice returnable 4 weeks. The learned standing counsel submits that instructions have been received in the matter. He prays for filing adequate response in the matter. Accordingly, list after the returnable date. Meanwhile, extra copies be furnished to the learned standing counsel appearing for respondents 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1 and 2,
I am appearing for 1, 2, and 4, my lord.
1, 2 and 4,
Yes, madam.
1, 2 and 4. Mr. Ardhor for respondent number 3. And since the government advocates and standing counsels had appeared, notices are waived, extra copies be furnished within 1 week from today. Steps on respondent 5 and 6 by registered post 80 within 1 week from today. List after return.
Obliged.
Take for a date, my lord.
No. You take steps, it will come after returnable date.
Actually, for timing, lordship, my senior late for 6 lordship.
The lordship, let notice be issued, lordship, it's a pair for area salary loan.
Lordship, after some time, lordship.
Now he's not working on.
All right, after some time. Yes. What is your prayer for regularization?
My lord, it is a problem of transferring a casual employee
Transferring.
to government of Assam, and as this casual employee is not transferable, so we have come to this with this decision we have in the item annexure 2.
Where is your appointment order?
In annexure 2 at page 17 and 18. And in the interest of public service for the smooth functioning of Gaon Panchayat works,
This is-
employee
okay.
under Shiksha Jilla Parishad is hereby transferred and posted as stated below. And our number is 14.
14.
14 is it Vinod Gogoi. Montu Gogoi, my lord, sorry, Montu Gogoi.
Where is your appointment order?
Appointment order is at annexure 1. Annexure 1, annexure 1, page 13. Annexure 1, page 13. In pursuance of the government order number this dated December 19, read with the finance
Okay, you,
department
Mr.
notification. of-
Counsel, you obtained the instructions in the matter.
My lord, in this particular case, he is a casual employee who has been appointed against the personal post, page
Hmm.
15, my lord.
Hmm.
So if he's holding a personal post, holding a civil state government, he's a government servant under that. And transfer is an instance of the service. And
He's a casual employee, he's not regularized.
my lord,
He's holding a post, but in a casual status.
not as my lord, it's a civil state government. Definition of government servant in the discipline and appeal rules specifically talks about holding a civil post.
Yes.
Be it a,
You show us your rules, you show us the appointed
it is there,
orders.
Assam,
These are personal posts. You come to page number 15.
15,
is-
my lord, first, personal in nature. It's not personal. in
So what is the meaning of personal posts?
So it is coterminous with his employment. As in,
Exactly. So where is his employment?
my lord, it's still a post. It is 10-year.
It's not a post to be filled up by somebody else. Supposing he retires or resigns tomorrow, it is abolished.
I'm gonna get my instructions here. I'll get my instructions then. But civil posts will include a personal post.
You see, number two, they're casual workers, not be considered for regular employees.
They are, my lord. However, the word that has been used is civil post as far as the definition is concerned. It does not bar personal posts as such. So I'm trying to fit it into the ambit of civil posts as per the definition.
You show us your rules or regulations or guidelines or what?
I'll do the needful.
Then they are allowed to draw fixed pay.
Fixed payment. Subsequent to the Upen Das's judgment, he is getting this fixed pay.
My lord,
So,
at page 16.
You produce these orders. Annexure 1, these orders dated 7 December 2019, 3/10/2019. You produce these communications or orders of the government.
do them.
That the matter be listed after 1 week,
1 week.
by which time the learned standing counsel for the PNRD department, Mr. Hendick, will produce the relevant orders of the government or the guidelines which govern services of casual employees like the petitioner to decide on the question of transfer of a casual employee. Let the matter be listed after 1 week. Please serve him an extra copy of the writ petition. An extra copy of the writ petition will be served on the counsel for the petitioner within 1 week from today.
Lordship. What's the matter pertaining lordship, the family pension lordship. So delay cost lordship, the department himself lost are all documents lordship in the year of 1985 lordship. So thereafter lordship, the department in action in regarding this family pension lordship. Along with the lordship, when my husband was expired in the year of 1994 lordship, submitted the lots of representative lordship. So lordship kindly find the page 39 lordship. They have admitted lordship. Page 39 annex 3 lordship.
Yes. Yes.
Lordship, yes. So in this letter issued by the deputy inspector lordship. May I read lordship? To have lordship, with reference to subject stated above, I have the honor to submit the clarification regarding the family pension of the Rosawala Devi, late Naresh Sharma, retired teachers, under the establishment of the in favor of the information and necessary action, late Narcissus Sharma was in head teachers of the Purana Horipur LP school under the jurisdiction of the DI schools, Mongoldoi, and retired on 30/6/1984. The pension paper was submitted to you in time of the, that is 28/7/1987. But somewhere, his all the documents along with the service book were lost, which have been instructed and order reconstruct the fight order dated 2022.
Yes, Mr. Khatuniar, please get your instructions
Yes, my lord.
on page 3940. The reconstructed service book also should not be lost.
Yes.
Why the pension, family pension has not been released?
28 years has been running, Lordship.
This is pathetic.
Yes, my lord. 93 years old lady, my lord.
93 years old, Lordship.
I have seen, my lord.
So get it next week.
Yes, my lord.
Get it on 29th. Matter be listed on 29th. Enabling the standing council to obtain the required instructions with regard to the release of family pension of the petitioner as prayed for. Since notices have not been issued, an extra copy of the writ petition will be served on the standing council within today,
Yes, Lord.
course of the day. Within 2 days,
Yes, Lord.
list accordingly on 29th.
Master,
Obliged.
Yes, Mr. Chakraborty, you are appearing for pension. Accountant General, Mr. Chakraborty for Accountant General.
It will also. Essential, my lord, and page 20. That was on made by the 2nd May 2023. Medical College, registered medical college. Page 20, your lordship will find. Thereafter, shock cause notice also issued. I have submitted my reply also, my lord. That is also that reply also filed on 5/6/23. Nothing happened. Subsequent allowance also not been given till today.
Subsistence allowance not
No,
given.
not here. Sir.
Yes, health.
Lordship may give us some time, Lordship, to obtain instruction. It's coming for the first time.
You get instructions. What is the status?
Yes, Lordship.
When can you get it?
Lordship,
Here in the medical college, my
Lordship, 2 weeks time. After,
2 weeks, just to find out what is the status?
Lordship, Lordship may fix a date, Lordship. After 10 days, Lordship.
29th.
No, Lordship.
Let it be on 29th. Let him get the instructions. You serve extra copies. Mr. A. Cholihal, Learned Council for the Standing Council Health will obtain instructions as to the status or release of subsistence allowance,
as well as
any disciplinary proceedings, as well as whether any disciplinary proceedings have been initiated.
stock was issued already. I have submitted my reply also.
Status of
My
any disciplinary proceeding initiated. Mr. H.R.A. Chaudhary, Learned Senior Counsel, assisted by Mr.
NH Laskar.
N.H. Loskar, appears for the petitioner. List on 29th. Please serve extra copies within 2 days.
Here, Malad, I was asked to produce the record, Malad. So I'm praying for some more time to produce the record, Malad. Regarding issuance of so cause notice.
Is it review or issuance?
Issuance, Malad. So cause notice was issued to him, Malad. The petitioner saying that he is not.
He is praying for some more time to produce the records.
The mandatory period is already over.
Mandatory period, they are required to review.
Lordship.
When were you suspended?
Lordship, petitioner was suspended on 18/5/2023 with effect from 13/5.
Why don't you review these suspensions?
Malad, that information also I don't have, Malad, because he informed.
You are relying on 6.2.
Yes, Malad.
You want to say that Ajay Chaudhary does not cover 6.2.
Yes, Malad.
But principle in Ajay Chaudhary is suspend, review periodically. It may not be 90 days, it may be 95 days, it may be 100 days. Some review is necessary.
Yes, ma'am.
You cannot put a man under suspension without until further orders.
Yes, Malad, that is the Malad. So Malad may fix it on Friday, I'll produce all the information, my lord, regarding record and whether review has been done or not.
Let it be next week. We'll give you time till 29th. Let it be on 29th
Yes, my lord.
29.
November. So that you get the instructions
Yes,
which
madam.
are necessary.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you getting your allowances? Subsistence allowance? and-
No, he's not allowing, Lord.
That I have no information, my lord.
Mr. N.J. Khatoniar, Learned Council, Standing Council Education, prays for further time to produce to furnish, to complete his instructions and furnish necessary records if required. He prays for a week's time. Mr. Your name?
SK Singh.
S.K. Sinha. Learned Council for the petitioner submits that the person has been under suspension and no subsistence allowance has been issued. Subsistence allowance not given.
After 3 months, he has not been, so 75% allowance has not been given, Lord.
The adequate subsistence allowance has not been released to the petitioner as per law. These instructions will be placed before the court on the next date fixed by Mr. Khatoniar, released on 29th
Obliged, Lordship.
of November.
May I please, Lordship?
Yes.
Petitioner was put under suspension due to murder arrest in connection with the case, my lord.
6-2.
My lord. 24/3/2023, I was, my lord, arrested, then I was released on 6/5/2020. I
Now,
made
now-
a communication to the
now,
authority.
what is your grievance now?
My lord, neither they have, my lord, released my substances, but
No, my lord, substance allowance is released.
Ah,
The substance allowance is sanctioned on 7/10/23. That is my written instruction, sir.
maybe officially, but I have not got, my lord. Maybe order is there, but not received till today, my lord. I got.
7/10/23, my lord.
Probably order has been passed, my lord, to release. Anyway, my lord, but regarding.
Mr. Soronia is submitting because his material instructions are not complete. Therefore, he is thinking that subsistence allowance has not been released. So
My lord.
you check up with your clients and find out subsistence allowance. The government says that it has been released.
It's sanctioned. I think.
Well, this is a sanction there within the file. I have not received. my
All
lord.
right.
Maybe they have released. I am not disputing that, my lord.
All right.
That is in the file, their file, my lord.
7/10, my lord. So
7th and possibly, my lord. They may pass any order, but I have not released. It will go to Treasury, my lord. They will release, my lord. My lord, only thing is that they have not reviewed my order, my lord. That is the main thing, my lord.
my lord, show cause notice was issued on 7/9/23.
So 3 months will be 7/9.
23 show cause notice issued. Now, my lord, if we, my lord, here the thing is that notice has to be issued. Because if you go by, my lord, once he comes out of the jail only, he will intimate, then only, my lord, we can go for the show cause notice. my lord.
That I have intimated, my lord, on 21/6/2023.
That is not the law, Mr. Kaur.
That is the law, my lord, has said by this Honorable High Court, my lord.
By which order?
My lord, a coordinated bench, my lord. Recent, that once the accused, my lord, comes out of the suspended official, comes out of the jail, he will intimate, my lord, to the department. From there only 90 days will start. And if you go by our, my lord, OM, state OM, my lord, this review is 6 months. My lord will issue notice. Because, my lord, in this case, we have to file affidavit, my lord. In the division bench of this High Court in
Rakibuddin.
not Rakibuddin, on affidavit matter. In such cases, the division bench has held that in 353 of 21. Prashant Datta recently, my lord, just disposed of, my lord. That case by the division bench.
What
They said that,
is the number, case number?
my lord, I will just find out Prashant Datta, my lord. I'm just, my lord.
All right, you get it. We will fix it on, because a similar matter is fixed, we can have it on 29th.
No, my lord, there they say the honorable division bench held that initially, during motion period, it was allowed, my lord. We raised an objection that we need to file an extensive affidavit. But my lord, the honorable single judge declined and allowed the case only because that Ajay Chaudhary, my lord, the 90 days period we did not review it. It went to division bench. Division bench held that in such cases where corruption is involved, refusing a chance to file an affidavit by the state in such cases is not tenable in law, and that's why it was.
We are not refusing you. We are asking you
No,
the
my lord,
question.
it's a preemptive, my lord. I'm just trying to, my lord.
No.
We need to file an affidavit.
The issue here is whether a review is necessary in view of your provision under 6(2) and any other government
And-
OM that you have.
And my lord,
To that
once
extent, is it excluded from the
my
purview
lord,
of Ajay Kumar Chaudhary?
7/9/23.
What-
7/9/23, we should focus notice. So,
I
my
have
lord,
replied.
Ajay Chaudhary, para 22, the last paragraph, my lord, it says that once focus notice is issued, my lord, that part will not come. The irony of this Ajay Chaudhary case is, my lord, everybody got, lot of people got benefit out of that order, but
Except Ajay Chaudhary,
Ajay Chaudhary did not get anything, my lord, because of
Except-
para 22.
except the appellant there.
Appellant, my lord. And here is the case, my lord, focus notice is issued, my lord.
All right, they want to file an affidavit, but
My lord,
but
even
you
then,
have to release the subsistence allowance.
No, that is, my lord, my instruction, written instruction says that, my lord, on 7/10/23.
He says he has not received it. You get your instructions to say that it has been transferred to his account.
That part I will do, my lord. That part I will
Give that. You give that on 29th, we'll see that.
My lord.
Let the instructions come as to release of your subsistence allowance, and you produce whatever judgment you want.
My lord, my lord,
We'll examine the matter.
my lord,
If required, we'll hear it.
my lord. my lord.
Because the only question is that suspension not being reviewed,
my lord,
it ought to be interfered with.
my lord.
That's the only issue.
My lord,
Exactly.
only the Ajay Chaudhary said, my lord, if you do not review, my lord, automatically default quashing is coming in. But in case of, my lord, even then they are going for, my lord, department proceeding, even then also review is required, my lord. They will go for departmental proceeding. The review is required. They wrongly interpreted Ajay Chaudhary, my lord.
So we'll examine that. Or we can issue notice if you.
My lord, notice.
My lord, without notice also, you they can produce, my lord, all these things relevant case law, my lord, applicable.
No. They can produce. Question is, if it requires a hearing, then we'll have to issue.
My lord,
Then let them have their
My lord,
things on
my-
record.
My lord,
Heard learned counsel for the parties issue notice returnable 4 weeks. 3 weeks.
My lord.
Uh, Mr. Thor appears for
I'm for 1 and 2, Lord.
additional senior government advocate appears for respondent 1 and 2.
3 and 4, my lord.
Huh?
3 and 4, my lord.
You are appearing for 3 and 4.
My lord.
3 and 4. And Mr. Hendik for 1
I'm
and
for
2.
1 and 2, Lord.
1 and 2. Since Learned government advocates have entered appearance, notices are waived, however, extra copies will be furnished within 1 week from today. Let the matter be listed after the returnable date. Respondents may file their counter affidavit if so advised in the meantime. On the next date fixed, the government advocate will also apprise the court as to the status of release of subsistence allowance to the petitioner. As it is submitted that the subsistence allowance as payable by the government as per law has not been released to the petition. Placed on 18th December.
hello.
You will furnish extra copies within 1 week.
Deeply obliged, my lord.
Wait, please, my lord. The suspension order, my lord, challenges by the page, my lord, 22, my lord, my suspension order.
Why are you challenging it?
Yes, my lord. That my lord, 3 months already over, my lord, but they have not reviewed. my lord.
Were you arrested?
Yes, my lord.
Now released.
7, my lord. 2023, my lord.
Now released.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, what do you say?
Lordship, para 5, page number 6, your lordship, he informed the authorities on 11/9/23.
Hmm.
And 11/12. Then 90 days from that time to be taken. Also, your lordship, he got his bail on 9/8/23, but he informed on 11/9/23. That's also another aspect, your lordship. But anyway.
You want to file your response?
Lordship.
Let him file his response. Heard, then councils issue notice returnable for weeks. Mr. C.S. Hazarika appears for respondents
3 and 4.
3 and 4. Who's appearing for government?
1 and 2.
1 and 2, Mr. Dotto appears for 1 and 2. Since government advocates have entered appearance, notices are waived. Extra copies be furnished within 1 week from today. Let the matter be listed on. I got to get it 18th. 18th. It will be listed on 18th. 18th December.
Lordship. Obliged.
Yes.
This is a non-payment of some area salary lordship. The petitioner lordship was initially appointed as a temporary employee against a sanctioned vacant post. And he served lordship up to.
You are
39
supposed to file some affidavit.
My lord, we have filed on.
The report says it has not been filed.
My lord, already I filed.
When?
I filed it on lordship 16 October 2020.
As per last order dated 6/10/2023, the petitioner was permitted to file additional affidavit to bring additional documents of record. The office note dated 17/11 reflects no such affidavit has been filed. Stop. Petitioner, however, submits, learned counsel for the petitioner, however, submits the affidavit as permitted by the court has been filed on 16/11. 16/10. Then accordingly, the registry is to verify
Yes, lordship, more than.
and trace out the said affidavit stated to have been filed by the petitioner on 16/10/2023 and connected to the writ petition. Stop. Matter be listed again on
Friday, lordship.
1st of December.
Friday, lordship.
Friday.
Friday.
Why?
Motion.
No, first is a motion day. Let it be on 1st December.
Obliged.
Mr. Who had appeared earlier? Mr. Nayak appeared, I think. Who appears for the respondents? You appear for secondary education. Mr. Sharma appears for respondent number 1, 3, 4, and 5. 5 also headmaster.
Headmaster.
Headmaster also. Mr. A. Cholia for respondent number 2.
Obliged.
Yes, some
With
of,
pleasure, lordships, I have
Yes.
filed one IA, my lord.
Yes.
To implicate me as a respondent number 5, my lord.
who
In
are
this
you?
case, I am the mother of the deceased, my son, my lord.
You are the
I'm a mother. Mother of the
son.
son.
What happened here?
I'm a dependent of my son,
Okay. Dependent parent.
parent.
My lord, I am the wife of the deceased, my lord.
Ah,
Wife of the deceased. I claim for family pension, my lord. I filed this too. Subsequently, my mother-in-law come, my lord, to file this complete petition. What happened, my lord? If my mother-in-law have any grievances, she may come with the as the party petitioner, my lord, but not respondent. But mother-in-law come to being a party respondent, my lord, just to object my claim, to deprive my claim to get family pension. This is the case, my lord.
do you have what evidence, what documents do you have to certify?
Marriage certificate is, my lord, annexed, my lord.
Where?
My lord, in petition and I in objection, my lord, affidavit.
Ah,
of
so he
page
is married.
38, my lord.
So family
Actually,
pension.
what happened, my lord, in this case, the petitioner is not married, my lord, to my son, my lord. But,
This is a certificate. You have to
Certificate
challenge
and
this.
the respondent didn't know, my lord, that he has already been married, my lord. And they said that they have married recently when the son was treatment was going in the hospital. But I am the dependent of my son, my lord. So I may be allowed to implead, my lord, in this case as a respondent number 5.
Lord, as per law, my lord,
Hmm.
mother is not entitled to get any pension if wife exists, my lord.
Show us.
My lord. If my mother-in-law
I have shown some annexes, my lord, that he was the deceased son is was
Show us
suffering.
from the provision of law.
Yes, my lord. Anilo. Now impleading pension.
My lord, as per Assam service rules, my lord, pension rules 1969, my lord, section 143.
143 defines the dependent.
149, yes, my lord.
You do not fall within the category. Now mother is included.
Yes, my lord. Mother is
Mother is included.
Mother is included, my lord.
dependent, dependent of his son.
Ultimately, mother is to file, my lord, appropriate certificate, my lord, before the authority that I am the dependent of my child, my lord. That is it.
Though that is what she wants to agitate here.
My lord.
That is what she wants to produce before the court.
My lord, another.
Yes.
If my mother-in-law, my lord, have any claim, then my lord, he may come as a party petitioner, my lord. I have the if he is, but in respondent, then what will be benefit will go to? The government is going to disburse the pension, family pension. If she claim and if she entitled to get, they will get. As per law, I have done, I have no objection. If you get any pension, any share of the pension.
You will see that hard learned counsel for the parties.
Lordship, peruse the last order, my lord. There is an order passed by this honorable court, lordship. Kindly peruse.
In IA. Last order where?
No, main case. Main case, my lord. He did not make party, my lord, Chief Accountant General.
Hard learned counsel for the parties. This IA has been filed by the applicant who claims to be the mother of the deceased employee, dependent mother of the deceased employee. The claim of the applicant is that she is also covered under the provisions of 143, rules 143 of the Assam pension rules as a dependent mother and is entitled to her claim of family pension. Stop. And accordingly, this IA has been filed seeking impleadment as a respondent. Stop.
6.
The petitioner who claims to be the wife, the widow of the deceased employee, as a writ petitioner, has filed necessary objection, objecting to the prayer made by the applicant seeking impleadment. Stop. Para learned counsels for the parties have been heard. Pleadings available on record are carefully perused. In terms of the amendment carried out under Rules 143 of the Assam Pension Rules, family, for the purposes of the rules, includes mother, along with the widow. Stop. Stop. However, the question of whether in the event of the a surviving widow of the government servant, family pension would be payable to the mother is a question to be decided in the writ petition.
Pension fine.
Stop. That apart,
Mother also, my lord, pension holder, my lord.
the accordingly, this IA stands allowed. The applicant is directed to be arrayed as party respondent number 5.
6, my lord.
Where is 6? 6. Party respondent number 6. In the writ petition number
No, my lord,
7859
5, my lord.
2022.
Oh, six.
Stop. I accordingly stands allowed and disposed of.
Gorilla.
The petitioner will file amended course title before the registry within 1 week from today.
My lord, already that was amended and filed, my lord.
Now, again, because they are arrayed, so you'll have to file again. Then in the writ petition, you write, by order dated 1/8/2023, the by earlier order, this court directed for implement of Chief Accountant General within bracket A and E as party respondent number 5. Stop. Have you filed any course title, amended course title after
Yes,
this order?
Yes,
It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that in pursuance to this order, dated 1/8/2023, amended course title has been filed, carrying respondent number 5 as the accountant general. Stop. Registry is to verify and ensure that amended course title has been filed, arraying Chief Accountant General as respondent 5 and the name of the applicant so and so as
6.
respondent number 6. Matter be listed for admission thereafter. Parties are permitted to exchange their plea.
My lord, I would like to file if it,
The
for which
meantime,
time may be allowed.
in
Highly
the-
obliged.
in the IA, you write,
Thank you.
the petitioner, the applicant submitted before the court that petitioner is not legally married wife. And there was no marriage valid in law which was conducted. And it is the applicant who was dependent on the son. Consequently, her claims for pension, family pension should be considered. Yes, disposed.
Highly obliged.
Yes,
Correct,
Mr.
Lord.
Clerk.
The petitioner is a retired employee of United Bank of India. Now it has been merged with the Punjab National Bank. Number what happened in the year 1989, Milord, he attained the age of stagnation. And therefore, as per their prevailing rule, after 3 years, he will get one increment. So his first stagnation increment is due in the year 1992, second is 95, third is 98, and fourth is 2001. Now, what happened, my lord, he was implicated in a disciplinary proceeding for unauthorized absence. Now, if your lordship may come to page 10.
Page 10.
Page 10, my lord. This is an order dated 18/6/2021.
Yes.
No, I have to read this entire order, my lord. A departmental inquiry into the charge framed against you in the bank letter dated such and such was held observing the principles of natural justice. It appears from the proceedings of the inquiry that reasonable opportunity was given to you for conducting your defense at the said inquiry, and that you have fully participated in the inquiry. The inquiry report of the inquiry officer was also sent to you by letter number such and such, dated such and such. Now, I have carefully gone through and considered the records of the inquiry, evidence, documents, and findings of the inquiry officer, and your submission against the said findings. After careful consideration of the aforesaid documents, I concur with the finding of the inquiry officer and am satisfied with the evidence and record of the inquiry at the inquiry. All the charges leveled against you in the said letter of charges have been proved and established beyond doubt. After considering the fact and circumstances of the case, the gravity of the misconduct and your past record, it has been tentatively decided. This is very important. Tentatively decided by me to impose upon you the unnoted punishment. Your basic pay be brought down to lower stage in the scale of pay by 2 stages. And secondly, my lord, be censured. But before I take final decision with regard to the punishment as stated above, you are hereby given an opportunity of being heard personally in terms of clause number 19.12 of the Bipartite Settlement dated 19/10/66 on the nature of the proposed punishment on 22nd June 2001 at such and such at 3 p.m. at my chamber at the Zonal Office, Guwahati, Zone Ulubari, Guwahati. Accordingly, you are advised to remain present at the hearing on the date, time, place indicated herein above. You may, however, submit your written representation if you prefer to do so with regard to the said punishment instead of appearing in person. But in that event, your written submission should be raised undersigned on or before 5 p.m. of 22nd June 2001 positively. Please note that if you neither appear personally on 2/26/2000 not submit your written representation within the stipulated date, the matter will be decided ex parte. Number is the tentative decisions. Thereafter, my lord, I appeared before them and submitted my representations, and the final order was passed on 13/7/2001. That your lordship will find at page 12. Further, to my letter bearing number such and such, and after going through your written representation dated such and such, with regard to the proposed punishment, I have carefully considered your submission in the background inquiry proceeding concerned papers and documents, an inquiry report, along with your past record. On the due consideration, your submission have not been found tenable, justifiable. In view of the fact and circumstances of the case and the gravity proved misconduct, I find that the proposed punishment of lowering down the basic by 2 stages has been just and proper, and it cannot be reduced. Accordingly, I confirm the proposed punishment, and finally, following the punishment as inflicted upon you immediate above, lowering down of basic pay by 2 stages. The censure has not been imposed on me. Be that as it may, Lord, the order was passed on 13/7/2001. Now, Lord, your lordship come to page 13. It would appear that this punishment order was imposed on 18/6/2001.
Where do you say that?
That is, your lordship, come to page 13,
13,
Annexure C.
Annexure C.
C.
Where is the date?
Fixation of pay on account of punishment of Sri Devashish Das, such and such, with reference to your letter. The pay structure of the above incumbent before and after promotion as follows. As on 1/6/2001, his basic pay was 8,980. Now, as on 18/6/2000, that is the date of punishment. In fact, the date of punishment is not 18/6, the date of punishment is 13/7/2001.
Okay.
That you lordship will find.
What is 18/6?
18/6 is the proposed punishment date. Tentative date. That you will find at page 10.
18/6. And punishment is on 13/7. Punishment is on 13/7.
13/7, yes, Lord. Punishment is on 13/7.
Hmm.
That is your lordship that we find at page 12.
Then?
But it was inflicted on 18/6.
Shown to be.
So as a result, my one due increment as accrued on 1/7/2001 was not included in that. And that is the one of the anomalies.
Is this the only grievance?
At present, I will not face any other grievances.
Then what is the status of the representation? Page number 15?
Nothing has been done, Lord.
Then 17? 15?
No, nothing has been done. Lord.
Yes, Mr. Dotto?
I think
My lord, if this is the only grievance, my lord, your lordship can pass the note.
So,
because there other prayer, my lord, if my learned friend is not pressing, then on this issue, your lordship may, my lord, adjudicate.
So my scale of pay may be refixed on the basis of this order, so that consequential benefit may be given.
That is his prayer in the writ petition in only.
Yes,
This is
that is
the
my
only
prayer.
prayer.
Right.
No other prayer is there.
No other prayer.
Another prayer, my lord.
Prayer number 1.
Prayer 1.
My lord, he want the benefit of stagnation.
For one stagnation, one increment.
My lord, the 6th increment in his petition, he asked for that also.
No, prayer it
Since
is not there.
Not there.
In the prayer, it's not there. In the body of the petition, it is there. But if he is not going to that, my lord, your lordship can adjudicate on this issue itself.
No, I have not made any such prayer.
Third, learned, Mr. A.K. A. Dasgupta, learned senior counsel, assisted by Mr.
B. Das.
B. Das, learned counsel appearing for the petitioner, Mr. S. Dotto, assisted by Ms. Shari for respondents, all the respondents. Mr. Dotto for all the respondents?
Yes.
The petitioner was an employee of the erstwhile United Bank of India, which has subsequently been merged with
Punjab National Bank.
Punjab National Bank. Stop. During the course of his, the petitioner was employed as, what was he employed as?
He was a clerk in the United Bank of India. Subsequently, he was promoted to the
employed as a
officer
clerk.
rank.
During his period of service, disciplinary proceeding was initiated. And a punishment was, an inquiry was conducted, pursuant to which the charges against the petitioner have been held to be proved. Stop. The disciplinary authority accepted the findings of the inquiry report and had imposed the following punishments. Number 1, hyphen, colon dash hyphen, lowering down of basic pay by 2 stages. This is the only punishment.
Yes, ma'am.
This is the only
It is
punishment.
the only punishment.
My lord, one thing your lordship may kindly say.
Though censure was proposed to be inflicted, but subsequently it was not inflicted.
He is praying for one more increment. My lord, the stagnation increment, so far his petition is concerned, he asked for 6 stagnation increment, which he is not entitled.
No, I have not in.
Up to 5 increments he was given. Now the 6 is not entitled because before that, my lord, he was promoted to
No,
grade 1.
I am not
So
going
if-
to that controversy.
So
You
therefore,
look
my
into-
lord, what
look
he is
into
saying,
this.
my lord, basic pay should have been 88980
Hmm.
on 18/6/2001. It was taken on 7920. So this difference only will come into play.
That
Another
is-
increment he is not entitled to. Only the difference of basic pay. If your lordship sees at page 13, my lord.
The punishment should have been inflicted after giving my due increment, which was due on 1/7/2001.
So what will be your increment on 1/7/2001?
One stagnation increment.
What is that quantifiable amount?
That of course I can't say. My due increment date is 1/7/2001. But punishment was inflicted on 18.
You had been given up to the 5th increment
Yes.
and 6th.
Milord, so far punishment is concerned, this punishment could have been inflicted on 13/7/2001
Hmm.
by giving increment due on 1/7/2001. This was not given to me. That has caused a problem.
My lord, is not the correct position. My lord, under the
So
law.
then you'll have to file your pleadings. You have not filed any pleadings so far.
That's
You
right.
have to
my
give
lord.
the details.
But I thought, my lord, your lordship kindly see, he is entitled to get 5 stagnation increment. Now the 6th also he asked for, but
No, I have not asked it for. So far, my
please-
prayer is concerned, Milord.
let me say, my lord, my learned friend has argued. Now he was promoted on 2/5/2009. And the 6th stagnation increment will be due on 1/7/2009. Therefore, my lord, since he was promoted, he is not entitled to get the 6th stagnation increment.
Can you?
Therefore,
He was given how many increments?
5.
5. What
No.
are the dates?
My lord, he has pleaded in his petition, your lordship can see to that.
1st July.
Lordship, I'll take your lordships to
Paragraph 6.
page 5, para
Paragraph
5 and 6.
Hmm.
Page 5 of pleading, my lord. The petitioner, at para 5, I am reading, that the petitioner submitted his representation against the aforesaid proposed punishment on 12/7/2001. In the meantime, the petitioner's 4th stagnation increment accrued on 1/7/2001, but the same was not extended to him. The proposed punishment, as indicated in the letter dated 18/6/2001, was modified by the disciplinary authority by their order dated 13/7/2001, whereby the petitioner was implicated with the order of punishment of lowering the basic pay to the extent of stages without any cumulative effect.
Who stages?
Then para 6, that in terms of the order of punishment, the petitioner's basic scale of pay were lowered down by 2 stages in the year 2001. It is apposite to mention that the petitioner's 4th stagnation increment is to be given on 1/7/2001. But this 4th stagnation.
Mr. Doctor, if you look into para 6, this gives the date on which the increments were given.
Right.
So he says, if you come to 5th, there is no dispute.
Yes.
Yes,
that,
yes.
That
Up to
5th, he has to be given.
Right.
Now his 5th increment was given due on 2004, but was given in 2006.
That means he has got up to 5th.
He's got up to 5th.
Mine.
His sixth was due in 2007,
Right.
but it has not been given. When was he promoted?
He was, my lord, this is due on 2000, July 2009, and he was promotion on, my lord, May 2009.
No, petitioner's statement here in para 6 is sixth increment is due in 2007.
No, because in between the punishment came, and because of the punishment, increment was given deferred after 2 years. So it was due on 2007, it came on 2009. That
What was the
due date.
punishment?
Punishment, my lord.
Lowering down of basic pay by 2 stages.
Yes. That page 12, my lord. Lowering down of basic pay by 2 stages. That means whatever is due, it will come after 2 years. So therefore, 6 was
So if
due on.
if it was imposed on 2001,
Yes.
then the punishment will be with effect from 2001.
I mean, that is 2001. Then after that, the other increments will defer.
The punishment will be effective from which date? From the date it is imposed,
Yes,
which is 13/7/2001.
37/2001.
So if your analogy is lowering down of basic pay by 2 stages,
Right.
it gets deferred to 2003 or
2003.
at best 2004.
Yes.
But till 2006, there is no dispute. He has received all his increments.
Up to 5 stagnation increment, my lord, no dispute. He has received.
So these 2 stages will extend only up to 2004. Why
No.
in 2007 you are
That
withholding
was,
it?
my lord, fourth ought to have been given on 2001, but due to the punishment, it was given on 2003.
Hmm.
My lord, fourth.
That's right.
stagnation.
So the punishment took effect in respect of the 4th increment.
Fourth.
So that also was cleared. Then 5th accrued
Then-
in
then
2004, but was given in 2006.
2006. Then 6 due on July 2009.
2007.
No, after 2 years, my lord.
Why 2 years?
It is after 2 stages.
You mean to say this will have a cumulative effect?
Not cumulative.
Non-cumulative.
Then this lowering of basic pay by 2 stages will
Yes.
continue his entire career.
No, twice it will happen, my lord.
It had happened twice from 2001. In 2001, it got deferred in 2003. This is the first.
Lord, there's the instruction given to me. Lord, let me confirm it. my lord.
Your affidavit should have been here. It's a
Affidavit,
2015
my
matter.
lord, I tried my best. These people are so casual. My lord, that's the reason, my lord, even without affidavit, I am arguing with your lordship.
Mr. Dasgupta, we can dispose it off.
Yes.
But the question is that we can only relegate it to the department to decide this issue. Or it might be helpful to get the instructions from the department and then decide the issue.
All right, as your lordship deem fitted for what
Yes,
purpose.
matter be
Or
deferred for
one way, my lord, your lordship can send it back to them to decide the
what?
matter.
For what purpose?
What purpose?
Whether he is entitled.
Why should we even direct the bank to decide without knowing what is to be decided? You
is
tell
also
us what
correct.
is to be decided. We'll
Let me,
examine
I
it.
think
Only
better.
thing is, let the punishment be imposed on 13/7/2001.
Let him get the instructions.
Yes,
Matter be
yes.
listed on 8th of December. 8th December?
8. Yes.
8th of December. By which date the Learned Standing Council for the bank will will apprise the court as to why the 6th, why the claim of the petitioner that 6th stagnation increment was not released with effect from as to why the 6th stagnation increment sought for by the petitioner ought not to be released
Yeah, in 2007,
with effect from
1/7/2007.
1/7/2007, as the punishment was imposed only on 13/7/2007 and
2001.
2001 and not on 18/6/2001.
Yes.
Let the matter be listed again on 8th of December.
Obliged.
But we need the instructions on that date. Please ensure that the instructions are there.
My lord.
We are not putting it in the order, but
Right.
these instructions should be there. Otherwise, we'll have to call for the officials.
Your lordship will find, I tried so many dates, my lord, I have taken time.
No, so you can convey to the bank officials that in case they are not furnishing the instructions, we'll pass consequential orders.
Yes. I'll convey. Much of.
None appears for the petitioner. None had appeared for the petitioner earlier when the matter was called on 21/9/2018, 17/11/2021, 17/10/2023. Accordingly, the petition dismissed for non-prosecution. Interim order, if any, stands vacated. Mr. A. Chakraborty appears for the respondents.
1 and 2, lords.
Only 1 and 2.
Not 2.
1 and 2. Yes, Mr. Das.
My lord, your lordship may kindly see order dated 19/7/23. That is the factual matrix of the case. As per the order, my lord, we have given the copy of the replies. So my submission would be, my lord, your lordship may dispose of this matter, directing the authorities to clear the salaries in respect of the work contributed by them as they may find, and also consider their case for regularization as has been done in respect of the similarly situated parties. Because the 2010, the DFO has sent a letter to the concerned officer, has sent a letter to respondent number 4. Respondent number 4 has sent a letter for payment of their salary.
Where is that agreement?
The agreement in respect of the others, that is at page 68. And they have been regularized. They have forgone the salaries for the past services. This is the agreement. In view of present precarious financial condition, not his council, we understand ready to forward all our pending salary arrears with effect from June 2008 to 2015, provided council authority regularized our service as Forester 1 since inception of our appointment as Forester 1 during 2007. Permanently, and we assure that the case which we have filed in the Honorable Court in WPC number so and so against the council shall be withdrawn. So these are the signatures, and accordingly, my lord, page 69, your lordship may kindly see.
Yes.
Shri Hossain ex Chief Executive Member along with Kaplong has passed an order on so and so for payment of salary of the Chaudhary and 15 others. But there was no clear directions regarding regulations of their service and budgetary provisions, and the matter is also pending in the Honorable Guwahati High Court against the council. In this regard, a legal opinion from the Standing Council sought for, and as per his opinion, the Honorable High Court on so while issuing notice was pleased to direct that the said petitioner shall not be ousted from service. His opinion is that if they are
These persons included the petitioners.
No,
madam, it is a problem, madam.
Petitioner is not a
signatory.
We are not the signatories. The signatories have got released. They are
They already
signatories.
got.
Signatories to what?
Petitioners are not.
Signatories to what?
Signatories of the, for they were also.
They were also
appointed by-
illegal appointees, my lord. All are illegal appointees, my lord.
But with them, my lord, they have signed an agreement. They have forgone their past salaries.
My lord,
their
your lordship
services have been-
dispose the matter with a direction to my lord to discuss the matter, my lord, that if requirement, they are also going to sign according to matter this type of.
You want
agreement.
orders from the court to release salary to illegal employees?
No, my lord.
No, no, salaries per,
Salaries-
my lord, I'll say, my lord. Salaries
They're
per,
not, they're
even
not
if
claiming
somebody is-
salaries, my lord.
What are they claiming?
My lord, even if somebody is illegally working, my lord, state is bound to, my lord, pay the salaries. For that matter, many judgments are there. So lordship wants, I can bring one of the judgments.
Man, all the,
Legally or illegally,
It is a question of regularization.
this is a
Yes.
question of regulation.
You are asking for
Second point.
regularization.
My lord, some my lord persons signed this agreement, my lord, the petitioners have not signed the agreement.
No.
It's the only problem, my lord.
All right, heard Mr. B.T. Das, learned senior
in their
counsel,
working period, the salaries. should be-
If, my lord, if they are okay.
If
assisted,
they-
assisted by Mr. H.R. Das. Hmm. And Mr. Khonikor, learned standing counsel,
Respond number 2, 3 and 4, my lord.
respondents 2, 3 and 4. And respondent 1, Mr. A. Chakraborty. Stop. These writ petitioners are before this court praying for an order for regularization of their services which they have rendered under the NC Hills. It is NC Hills, is it?
Well,
NC Hills. What is the council name?
NCL's autonomous council, my lord.
My lord, 2, 3 and 4, my lord. I am appealing, my lord.
Where were the petitioners working?
My lord, according to me, they are not working, my lord. Only after appointment letters, my lord, they are not working, my lord, till then.
Working
Forest
guard
guard.
under the divisional forest officer under the NC Hills Council, Haflong. Stop. The claim of the petitioners that they had applied for and were appointed against the vacant posts. They have rendered their services continuously. You are still working?
No, my lord, as per the letter, your lordship will come see page 199. Page 99, letter of the divisional forest officer. At least to 2010, my lord, they are working. Then thereafter, I think there is no record of.
Page
that.
number?
Page 99 and 100.
Page 99 and 100. The
They have sent, my lord,
although the
requisition for the
petitioners were working till
2010.
2010. Stop. However, their dues as required to be paid in terms of their salaries and wages have not been released. Stop. The repeated representations made by the petitioners have not evoked any response from the respondent authorities. Stop. It is the submission of the learned counsel for the petitioner that they were similarly situated persons who were working under the council, and there were some agreements entered into between the council and these persons, and consequently thereafter those persons have been appointed. Where is that? Regularized. Where is that agreement?
That agreement is at page 68 and 69.
Stop. Mr. Das, Senior Counsel, has referred to the minutes of the meeting held on 3/8/2016 in the office of the Principal Secretary of the NC Hills Autonomous Council, Haflong, along with the various officials and the similarly situated employees who were claiming regularization. Stop. In terms of this agreement, the government decided to regularize their services, and the said employees and the said person who were claiming regularization also agreed to forego their pending salaries with effect from July 2008 to December 2015. Stop. It is the submission of the Learned Senior Council that pursuant to this agreement, these persons are now regularized and are continuously working. Stop. The petitioners have approached this court alleging discriminatory treatment at the hands of the respondents of the ground that while other similarly situated persons have been regularized and are working, the petitioners' cases have not been considered for regularization. Stop. In fact, their dues as required to be paid for the services rendered has also not been released for reasons best known to the respondents. Stop. Where Mr. Connie Gordon, Standing Council, submits that in the affidavit filed by the respondents, they have clearly stated that there are no records available in respect of any selection procedure adopted for appointment of the petitioners. Stop. These petitioners, if were illegal appointees, but who never attended to their duties. Therefore, the Executive Committee adopted a resolution in its meeting held on 28/2/2011 for terminating the services of these illegally appointed forester within -1. Stop. The affidavit, the respondents have also averred in their affidavit that no formal termination order was issued against those illegal appointees due to various unavoidable circumstances. Stop. The further submission of the Learned Standing Council is that the petitioners were not a part of the agreement which was executed by and between the persons whose services were regularized therein and the council. By the agreement dated 03/08/2016. It is submitted that they do not have any enforceable rights seeking a relief from this court. Mr. Das in his rejoinder submits that the petitioners before the court were given appointment by the respondent authorities. What procedure was adopted is known to them. The records were entirely under their possession. Therefore, the claim that no records are available cannot be accepted. Stop. There is also no dispute that pursuant to orders passed by this court and the agreement entered into by and between the NC Hills and the other similarly situated persons by agreement dated. What is the date of the agreement?
3/8/16, man.
3/8/2016. Those persons were regularized. Although the petitioners are on equal footing, their cases have not been considered, in spite of assurances being granted. Stop. Having heard learned counsels for the parties.
Page 99 and 100 is important in a sense because.
Sorry?
Page 99 and 100.
Yes.
They have written letters for payment of salary. So at least for that period.
Mr. Das has also referred to communications issued by the divisional forest officer showing that in April 2007, 195 candidates were appointed as forester and 309 candidates were appointed as forest guard. And in this connection, various communications were issued for release of necessary finances for payment of due salary. Stop. Mr. Das has referred to the communication dated 4/11/2010, where the total amount sought for is 33,53,796 towards release of salary for the post of Forester Grade 1, Forester 1 fixed pay within bracket fixed pay and Forest Guard within bracket fixed pay. Stop. The names of the petitioners are included here, 102.
Yes,
They are included.
yes,
Can you give us the serial numbers?
I'll give.
It is further submitted that in the said communication, the names of the petitioners are reflected,
24,
showing
56.
the amount payable against each of the petitioners and other similarly situated persons. Stop. Where having heard learned counsels for the parties and upon careful perusal of the pleadings on record, there is no dispute that the petitioners had indeed worked under the respondent department in view of their names being reflected in the communication dated 4/11/2010. Stop. Names of the petitioners, is it included here?
I'll give it to.
Mr.
It is
Konigur?
included.
Included, madam.
Give us the names are included in serial numbers, so and so.
Serial number 24.
You give the names in a chit. You ask.
I'll give.
Yes.
113, madam. It's 12113.
Although there is a dispute as to whether and there is a dispute as to whether the petitioners are still in service. The fact remains that the petitioners were employed and service was extracted out of them as fixed pay employees. Therefore, the amount entitled to the petitioners by way of salary or fixed pay wages are required to be released for the period for which the services have been rendered. Stop. This is clearly reflected in the communication dated. Here is the communication, 4/11/2010. Stop. Under such circumstances, while under such circumstances, the writ petition is closed with a direction to the respondents, more particularly the respondent number Principal Secretary.
Respondent number 3, madam.
Respondent number 3. Principal Secretary within bracket T, North Kachar Hills Autonomous Council.
Principal Secretary T, madam.
T, yes. T. To examine the claims made by the writ petitioners for release of their salary or fixed pay due for the services rendered by the petitioners, for the services claimed to be rendered by the petitioner. Stop. The respondent number 3 will look into each and look into the individual claims of the petitioners and thereupon pass adequate orders and thereupon pass appropriate orders and release the amount due to the petitioner if the petitioners were found to be working and during the period claimed. Stop. If additional funds are necessary, the respondents will take necessary steps for request and requisition of additional funds for payment of the salary. Stop. The entire exercise be completed within a period of 90 days from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order.
At least 4 months, madam.
4 months. Why?
our election is coming.
120 days from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order. Stop. Any order that is passed by the claims of the petitioners will be disposed of, will be looked into, and a speaking order be passed by the Principal Secretary T as directed. Stop. The orders passed should be served individually on the petitioners. Writ petition stands disposed of in terms of the above. No order is to cost. Pending eyes, if any, disposed of.
I'll provide the names in the second.
Diplo.
Pending eyes, if any, disposed. নাম কেটে লইল। Yes.
Present direction had order dated 31/8/2023. On last paragraph, it was directed. Thereafter also, while listed the matter, they have taken time.
Yes.
Lordship, certain information were further asked for by the government from the department, director office, and they have furnished that information.
So what is the meaning of this?
Lordship, now it is under the verification of the government, Lordship, the regularization, Lordship. For that purpose, the certain information were further asked for from the director's office, Lordship, and they have furnished on 2nd of November, Lordship.
My lord, but they have not produced any record before the court, my lord. And they have always taken
So what
time.
is what is your submission on the basis of this?
Lordship, fix the matter after 4 weeks, Lordship. Perhaps by the time the government will do the necessary needful, Lordship.
And my lord, I am receiving provisional pension, my lord. They have stopped provisional pension. If I come to the court by filing contempt case or other case, then they release, my lord. Again, they have stopped
Why have
my
you
provisional pension.
stopped provisional pension?
That I will obtain instruction, Lordship, in the meantime.
There is no
You
continuous
are given
provisional
sufficient
pension,
time
my
to
lord.
obtain instructions. What are you doing, Mr. Sharma?
Lordship.
And my lord,
Lordship,
earlier
let's-
this court
let's-
has asked them why compensation should not be imposed upon them, my lord. As my husband was died due to lack of money, my lord. For his better treatment, my lord. Then this honorable court has asked why compensation should not be imposed upon them.
It's a matter of pension. Why are
Lord-
you so
Lordship.
liberal about
So that unless that
instructions?
unless that regulation is done, because the appointment of the petition is on ad hoc basis, Lordship.
Yes.
That regulation has to be done by the government, Lordship.
Yes.
For that regularization, the communication has been made to the office of the secretary. And they have asked for certain further information. And this information, by way of this communication dated 2nd November, that communication has been furnished, Lordship.
Last 4 or 5
Now,
occasions,
Lordship-
they have taken same plea, my lord.
Lordship, now.
Nothing has been done.
The verification part is under process in the office
You
of the government.
continue to pay the provisional pension.
Lordship, direct.
Mr. P. Sharma, learned.
P. N. Sharma, Lordship.
P. N. Sharma, learned. Government advocate.
No, Lordship,
Standing council.
Standing Council Elementary.
Then they have
Elementary
submitted that government has taken decision, my lord.
submits that
Secretary, Government Office.
further prays for further time to obtain specific instructions as to the status of the steps taken by at the department for regularization of the post, regularization of the services. Of the husband, late husband of the petitioner, to enable him, to enable the petitioner to be released the family pension due. Stop. He is placed before the court, communication dated 2nd of November 2023. So Mr. Bora, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that the family
Provisional
family pension was issued, which however has been stopped.
Stop, my lord, again, we have prayed again release, my lord, when matter listed
Stop.
before the court.
Accordingly, matter stands, how much time you require?
4 weeks, Lordship, by the time perhaps the government.
4 weeks time be granted. However, the provisional pension, which was released to the petitioner earlier, will continue to be paid.
Last time they have released, my lord, that one may not be stopped, my lord, they should be contained.
We have directed, continue to be released.
Right.
Matter be listed after 4 weeks.
May I have to fix that, man? There is urgency.
Fix that at due after 4 weeks. January.
Eight of them. Right.
Petitioner praying for family pension. The Honorable Court directed to process the matter and asked the petitioner to submit some documents, Lordship, and documents already submitted, Lordship, with 5th August, Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Rama.
My lord, instruction is received, my lord, latest instruction, my lord.
Huh?
Proposal has already been forwarded to the House Complex, my lord, the Director of Pension. On, my lord, 8/9/2020.
Who is for the Director of Pension? Proposal received. When was it forwarded, Mr. Rava?
My lord. 8/9/2023.
Internet. Then also I have to obtain instruction. As per my instruction in 6th May 2022, Lordship, till then, Lordship, they have not. received
6
the
May 22.
Yes, sir.
You get your updated instruction.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Sharma appears for the petitioner, Mr. Rava appearing for?
My lord.
For FR number 120, Lordship.
For house fed.
BTC, Lordship.
BTC, my lord.
BTC.
5.
Why house fed is a party? Oh, sorry. Office is located there. Appearing for the BTC submits that the pension papers have already been forwarded to the Directorate of Pension. YD communication dated 8/9/2023. Stop. The learned Government advocate appearing for the Director of Pension, however, prays for further time to obtain specific instructions with the status, with regard to the status of the processing, status of the pension papers. Stated to have been submitted to the Director of Pension, list after 2 weeks.
Lordship, may I bring for fix it in
All right, January then, 8th of January,
March?
8th of January.
It will.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Hmm.
Lordship, the respondents have filed affidavit in opposition, but I'm yet to receive a copy of the affidavit, Your Lordship.
Please serve him a copy. Why have you served him a copy?
They filed it on 21/4/2023.
Respondents, MS
Respond number 6 to 9, Your Lord.
6 to 9. You have filed affidavit.
Yes, Your Lord.
Submits that they have filed an affidavit. Mr. Nayok appears for finance. Respondent 2. Mr. C.S. Hazarika for respondent 3. Mr. Dhor for PWD. And who's for Accountant General? Mr. Khonikor for, you are there for Accountant General. A. Hassan for Accountant General. Mr. Khonikor for Imahasao. The petitioner, however, submits that a copy has not been served. Learned Government Advocate, Learned Standing Council assures that the copy will be served within course of the day. And Mr. Counsel for the petitioner submits that he'd like to file a rejoinder
Yes, Your Lordship.
to matter be listed after 3 weeks.
Your Lordship, it's a tape.
No, file your rejoinder first,
Yes.
if you have.
Obliged.
The matter relates to non-payment of regular pension, my lord.
Yes.
Your lordship may have a look at the last order, my lord. They received instruction and 1 week's time was taken by them, my lord. Till date, nothing has come up.
Lordship, in this matter, I have to file my affidavit. Instruction I have received.
That is what he pointed out.
Yes, and on that
But-
day it was seen by the court, my lord.
Lordship,
You
my
are supposed
friend
to
was,
file.
Lordship, we will file it, Lordship. In 1 week, we will file this.
1 week, date may be fixed.
We'll give you
6
2
weeks have
weeks.
passed, my lord.
We'll give you 2 weeks.
Yes,
to
but
file
date
it.
may be fixed, my lord. Only I am not clear, my lord.
Mr. S. Mukhtar appears for the petitioner. Mr. P. Nayak, Learned Standing Council, PWD,
Yes, Lord.
He is appearing for.
submits that he be granted further time to file the affidavit. As instructions have been received, accordingly, matter deferred till for 2 weeks. List again on January.
Lordship.
All right, we'll have it on December, 18
Yes.
December. 18 December, you file it by then.
Obliged.
I am for.
Mr.
respond
Hassan
number
for
3. Respond number 3.
respondent 3, accountant,
Accountant General.
accountant general. You are also there?
Yes.
C.S. Hazarika for
For now, 1 year.
respondent 1. Anyone else? Who's for PWD?
Lordship, I am appearing. PWD,
You are appearing for PWD. Okay.
PWD finance, PWD and finance.
finance, Lordship, and like AH Elias, Lord.
H. Oliha for finance, PWD, Mr. Nayak.
In this case, my lord, instruction may have not, Lordship, kindly 1 week time may be granted, Lordship, to obtain my instruction. I'm appearing for KSC, Lord.
Mr. Ronghang, Learned Counsel for the,
KSC, Lordship.
what is that? Case.
KSC.
Praise foreign is granted 2 weeks further time to complete his instructions and file a affidavit if required. Mr. H. Das for the petitioner. List after 2 weeks.
The date may be given, but the release of pension, family pension, my lord. Whole matter.
Let it be on 19th December.
Obliged, my lord.
Yes, Mr.
My lord,
Sulkar.
matter pertains to my lord, family pension.
Hmm.
The husband of the petitioner, my lord, was appointed as Khalashi, my lord, in the year 1987, and my lord, particularly on my lord 28/11/1987. And thereafter, my lord, he served around 31 years and died in harness on my lord 27/5/2019, my lord. My lord, he was regularized, my lord,
at page 23, my lord.
Then
My lord, his post was sanctioned and thereafter he was regularized at page 29, my lord. His name is at serial number 11, my lord. Page 29, my lord, and except 5, my lord.
readings complete.
Yes, my.
Reply affidavit also there.
Yes, yes.
Then we keep it for admission hearing on 5th of December for admission hearing.
Okay.
Lordship, I'm a respondent for 5 on behalf of
MS so and so, you give your names to the court master.
Okay.
All respondents' counsels name will be recorded. Yes.
May take a lordship. Pension matter, lordship. In this matter, the private respondent appeared, lordship.
The affidavits filed or not?
No, lordship.
Any affidavit to be filed? Not filed.
Order dated 7/3 to the petitioner regularly receiving the
Huh?
petitioner
Regularly not receiving. I have no lordship information in regard to that.
latest instruction is not available.
Lordship, let them.
Give us the instruction.
It is 2022 instruction. my lord.
Or do you get updated instruction? What is
Yes,
your
my lord.
name, Mr.
R.K. Musari.
R.K. Musari, Learned Standing Counsel, BTC.
Yes.
We'll obtain instructions and place it before the court regarding the claim of the petitioner that regarding receipt of pension,
Yes.
release of pension. Stop. MSR Chaudhary appears for petitioner. List after 2 weeks.
Lordship, in the meantime, if instruction received, they may file affidavit also,
The
lordship.
respondents are at liberty to file their affidavit if so advised.
Lordship.
May I please? My lord, matter pertains to non-payment of years salary of the period of suspension period, my lord, of the petitioner. That the respondent has filed affidavit, my lord. This says that, my lord, page number 33.
Hmm.
My period of.
You're not entitled.
Not as on duty, my lord.
Hmm?
My period of suspension is not that as on duty, my lord.
Ah.
Therefore, they are denying for payment, my lord. Now, my lord, question is, my lord, the suspension is my lord, kindly to the page number 30, my lord. Suspension for which I was suspended, my lord.
Yes.
Third paragraph, my lord. The charges brought against MS Ina Kumar Associate Professor in the Department of Zoology, Gurgaon College, so and so is misappropriation of fund money of a society. Names sponsor are Rindan Songwai Society. Function under the Assam Cooperative Society Act. This society is not under the jurisdiction of the Director of Higher Education. Therefore, my lord, my reinstatement was done, my lord. The question of recovery is not also there, my lord. There is already criminal case pending against me. I am facing the trial, my lord.
Yeah, respondents.
There is no connection with the department.
Who is for the respondents?
Higher education.
Higher education. Who's for higher education? Higher education?
Second of after
After something.
May I please, your lordship, my lord, matter relates to non-granting of, my lord, the arrear salary and in, my lord, violation of fundamental rule 54B, my lord. My lord, the husband of the petitioner, my lord, he was placed under suspension. And while he was under suspension, my lord, he expired. And thereafter, my lord, the respondent authorities reinstated him. and some service benefits were given to the present petitioner with the wife. My lord. Now, my lord, as per 54B2, my lord, they ought to have given him the area salary during the suspension period.
He did not apply.
Husband already expired, my lord.
He expired. How will he apply?
During his lifetime also, he did not apply, my lord. Subsequently, my lord, we have forwarded the proposal, my lord. That is the reason. That is the reason given.
He was under suspension.
That is the. He did not apply, my lord, for 75% of the substance amount.
He's a grade 4 employee.
That I understand, my lord. The reason he has given here because director put a query why you have not paid 75%. That is the answer given to the director, my lord. Now, my lord, we have with the query, my lord, the inspector of school submitted the resubmit the proposal, my lord.
When?
That is the letter, my lord. On I think on 12 or 18, my lord, 18th.
Yes. It has been sent, proposal. Mr. Attorney General Standing Council submits that the proposal for release of 75% salary during the period of suspension of the late husband of the petitioner has already been forwarded. Forwarded to whom?
To the
director.
The director of secondary division.
How many months and years will it take for director?
Malad, may fixed after 3 weeks.
The matter is under process, and the said amount is likely to be released within a very short date. Mr. Rai Chaudhary, learned counsel for the petitioner, appears for the petitioner. Let the matter be listed again after 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
Well, if dated
In December 19th. 19 December.
Please, your lordship. Lordship, this matter relates to my lord, dismissal without inquiry. My lord. I was a assistant tax clerk of Amguri Municipal Board, my lord. I was placed under suspension by order date 22/2007 and annexure to page number 30, my lord. Page number 30.
Page number
30, my lord.
13?
No, 30.
30.
Yes.
Yes.
So the page 31, last line, my lord. Last two paragraph. For the above reason, you are hereby suspended from service with effect from 22/2017. Thereafter, my lord, no inquiry was conducted, and suddenly on page 41, my lord, the discharge order was issued.
41.
Yes, FIR was lodged, my lord, that was closed by this honorable court against me. Alleging some allegations, that was closed by this honorable court. I have annexed the copy of the order also. Thereafter, my lord, I had filed an appeal. There is a state to appellate provision, my lord, that an except 42, my lord. That appeal was filed, and the government has passed an order that is page 47. It was directed the board to reinstate me, my lord, to take necessary action. Last 48, second paragraph.
What is the name of the petitioner?
Sinmoy Burwa. There are two, my lord. One is Bhattakur, he's already been reinstated by the order of this court. And
Thereafter, my lord, another order was passed by the Director of Municipal Administration, that is at page 50, my lord. Reiterating the government letter, page 50,
Yes.
second paragraph, my lord.
But not yet reinstated.
Not yet, my lord.
Why?
And the municipal board also not come forward to file any affidavit. They have not appeared in spite of the service. of
Yes,
the-
Mr.
Yes, I have received instruction from the executive officer.
Saying
He says, my lord, petitioner was not appointed in 2001. He claimed in 2001. He was appointed in 2012. And FIR submitted after Anguri Municipal Board's approval. The documents of taxes collection could not be produced before the AG audit, as the main tax Salan register was lost by Sinmoy Borua. And the chartered accountant so audited.
Who has given it that instruction?
That is instruction by the executive officer, Anguri Municipal Board.
So you have to call him. He does not understand the orders passed by his parent department.
No, my lord, there is another says, further executive magistrate form a committee to ensure the board laws and committee submitted a report before the executive magistrate. So
we are asking you the question of compliance of your orders of your officers.
These officers, they are only requested them to take because he is the employee of the municipal board. So municipal administration and secretary has no role to play. That's why they are requesting you to take arrangement to take steps to reinstate him. That is not done. But they are saying that they have lost of 4 lakh something. As per that. So let me have the committee report, the executive meeting. Then what is the loss? What is the
No, when the secretary of the urban development has issued an order request for reinstatement, where is the question of the committee saying that they do not have authority?
They are only they exactly they are not directing them to reinstate. They are saying Lordship Policy page 47.
That other employee, my lord.
Necessary action.
Necessary action. So their action is not taking because due to their negligence, they have lost 4 lakh something. They are
but you have to you had suspended the person.
Yes.
There was no disciplinary proceeding.
No, that is why, my lord, the latest 9/11/2023 executive officer given me the instruction. They form a committee to inquire about the laws. Let me have the committee.
No. You can't keep a man. You can't throw away a man by giving a suspension order.
No, that is true. The suspension order cannot be, my lord, for a long time. But he was before that.
No, not for a long time. There is no. Is there any inquiry?
He was released. The inquiry regarding, my lord, this says, but an inquiry committee was.
No, I have been discharged, my lord.
Discharged, but he is not only a suspension. He has already been discharged from service.
Exactly on what basis?
That's why, my lord, I need, my lord, executive magistrate form a committee.
An appellate authority, my lord.
This committee is being sought to be framed now.
No, my lord, let me have a time, 1 week or 2 weeks time to, what is the, my lord, actual committee, then lordship can come to the conclusion, my lord. They have already formed a committee.
You're not getting the point. You discharge him in 2020.
20.
There was no inquiry, nothing. You discharge him. Subsequently, an appeal has been filed. Appellate authority directs for reinstatement. The board is not seeking a review or revision or anything, whether if permissible or not permissible.
That is right, but to that
You cannot be allowed to
continue.
You cannot be allowed to distort an order passed by a higher officer.
No, my lord, that is true, my lord. Only this latest 9/11/2023 executive officer said they form a committee.
Mr.
Let
P.C.
me have a
Sutia, learned additional senior government advocate, submits that his instructions are not complete. He'd like to he prays for further 2 weeks' time to obtain the required instructions. It is submitted that there is a committee which was sought to be constituted to ensure the losses faced by the
petitioner.
By which municipal board? Amguri Municipal Board. Caused to the Amguri Municipal Board by the petitioner during his service. Stop. He submits that the committee's report, if any, is not available. He'd like to obtain the required instructions. Stop. Mr. Roman, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that the
Well, my submission is on my discussion order.
petitioners Petitioner was discharged without there being any inquiry, and pursuant to which he filed an appeal before the appellate authority. The appellate authority decided the appeal in his favor, directing the authority to reinstate the petitioner. In spite of that, the petitioner has not been reinstated. Therefore, matter will be deferred for 2 weeks, enabling the government advocate to obtain the instructions as to why the order of the appellate authority has not been implemented by the municipal board. Stop. Any further instructions? Any further instructions with regard to that? The respondent authority will also place before the court if any disciplinary proceeding was initiated before discharging the petitioner from his service. Let these instructions be placed before the court by the next date fixed. The respondents are at liberty to file their affidavit if so advised in the meantime. This on 11 December.
My lord, I am confused whether he's appearing for the government or is the board. That is the confusing, my lord.
Yet he can only clear.
Yes, my lord. Obliged.
23, my lord, the matter was, my lord, earlier done by the Justice U.K. Nair, my lord, when he was an advocate. And now, my lord, we have received the records of in this case, the directed to open instruction. The matter is simple, my lord. The petitioner worked in the Prajuris College for a long time, 30 years, and thereafter he got lien and joined in the SEBA pursuant to advertisement made by the SEBA. And in SEBA office, he was working only 7 years, 2 months. That's why, as per our rules, regulation, he is not entitled for any pension. So, therefore,
he went on deputation.
Not deputation. He taking lien. He joined in the SEBA, and he served for in the SEBA office only 7 years, 2 months. As per regulation, minimum 10 years is required for getting pension. Now, board had decided in a humanitarian government, my lord, they have decided they give given the pro rata pension, and that has been accepted by the petitioner, but that was suppressed by the petitioner in a writ petition. They have accepted pro rata pension. We have nothing to do now, my lord. That was suppressed by the petitioner. I have got the record revealed. That is the case. Now, the petitioner can pursue with the higher education.
Lordship, may I take up this matter on the next week, Lordship? In fact, I have mentioned it prior to the vacation.
Yes. You have?
I have mentioned this matter is listed by order, Lordship. I mentioned this matter prior to the vacation, Lordship.
Yes.
Prior to the puja vacation.
Mr. Besbora, Learned Counsel, submits that the arguing counsel who was engaged is not available in court. He therefore seeks time to make alternative arrangements. Mr. P.C. Sutia appears for the additional senior government for the state.
SEBA.
For the SEBA. Mr. Roy, D. Roy for?
He is also with me.
Okay. For SEBA. D. Roy and T.C. Sutia for SEBA. And Mr. Gogoi for higher education.
Higher education.
And MS D.D. Burman for respondent number 3. Whatever it is, let it be there. Anyone for college? Prajuris?
Prajuris.
Anyone appearing?
No, nobody is appearing. One week like it. 1 week like 1 week.
1 week. 29 April.
Although service on respondent number 5 is complete, none has appeared. Matter will be listed again. After 2 weeks.
On 30, Lordship. 30 November.
No, 30
not possible for me.
It will go to December. 11
Yes.
December.
11
11 or 11 December.
May it please the Lordship.
My lord, matter relates to non-payment of retail benefits, my lord. Petitioners retired from service on 31/12/2020, my lord.
Yes.
Last 3 years, my lord.
Yes. What do you-
Lordship, we have already sent the file to the personnel department, so need more time. Department already sent the file to the personnel department for their opinion.
You were directed to, you were permitted to file an affidavit. So what cabinet decision was taken?
Lordship,
WPC 6332.
Yes, 6332, my lord.
Last order reflects there was some cabinet decision
My lord, it is their submission, my lord, submitted by the government
that
that seeking approval from the cabinet on personal conditions 17/5/2023 order. They want for time and submits that fresh instructions as regard the present status pertaining to the matter seeking approval from the cabinet for counting of past service of DRDA employees for payment of DCRG as well as also regards the payment of leave encashment. Accordingly, the matter is directed to leave the matter on 19/6/2023, and it was
you are employed where?
I am employee, my lord, Jila Parishad, Nagaon Jila Parishad. I was absorbed on 1/8/2017
By the Zilla
against the
Parishad.
sanction post, my lord,
In the Zilla Parishad.
in the Jila Parishad.
Hmm. Now, why a cabinet decision is necessary here?
Lordship, Lordship, she was stenographer grade 3 for scale of payment 2. But now personnel post was created in the name of the incumbent Runti Gohai stenographer 3, as accordingly she was absorbed commissioner dated commissioner order dated so and so. CPRD has requested to look into the matter and convey necessary instructions for taking the further necessary action as the personnel has already retired from service or superannuation on 31/12/2022. Department is processing the matter to come to a decision about the regularities holding the post of stenographer 1 by the incumbent who is still there.
My lord, Annexer P5 is the order, my lord, page 17. My serial number is 20.
Now, what opinion is necessary? It is already granted. Why have you not processed the papers?
No, Lordship, she was no post of stenographer grade 1 in the DRDA or in the district offices when she was stenographer grade.
They're covered under the new pension.
Yes,
So everything is clear here.
Because his promotion is not not the process. It is.
You are trying to prepare your brief in court. You are not allowed to carry the briefs home. You come back with your instructions, failing which we'll have to call your secretary.
One instruction we have received here.
You first tell me what instructions in respect of the issues raised in the writ petition.
Because the stenographer grade 1 is of the gazetted status, which is usually selected through the examination conducted by the APSC for recommendation of candidate for promotion to the cadre of stenographer 1. It is also stated that while absorption of DRDA-born employee, the government had later dated so and so created 91 posts of personnel posts of different categories, including 25 numbers of personnel posts of stenographer grade 1. In the scale of pay band 2, so and so plus grade pay to 2,900. The personnel post was created in the name of incumbent Srimati Runti Guhai as stenographer 3, and accordingly she was absorbed by this commissioner order so and so. For that reason, the personnel department's view is necessary.
But the order is very clear, page number 17 of the writ petition. They are already absorbed, they are entitled to be paid the salary, the new pension scheme.
New pension.
What further opinion or is necessary? This is an order of the government commissioner. Yes, Mr. Mazumdar, who are you appearing for? Eh? Dhar, sorry.
I'm appearing for accountant general.
Accountant General. So papers have not reached your office?
No. Okay.
Madam, you have to get these instructions in terms of this order passed at page 17. It is clear. What further opinion or clarification do you require? From whom have you received that instruction?
Joint Secretary, Government of Panchayat and Development.
Then you ask him what is the significance of this order at page 17. This is issued by the commissioner of the department. Why is he now sitting on the order of the commissioner? Mr. PC Day appears for the petitioner, MSN Bora, Learned Standing Counsel for PNRD, submits that the instructions are not complete. She prays for further time. Mr. R. Dhar appears for Accountant General. Stop. Mr. Ronghang for Karbi Anglong, Autonomous Council. The order dated 1/8/2017 issued by the Commissioner PNRD reveals that the employees named in the said order, including the petitioner, whose name appears at serial number 20, have been absorbed against sanctioned vacant posts and are allowed to work continuously in their respective DRDAs under the 6th schedule autonomous councils and to draw their salary from the head of account. Stop. In the said order, it is reflected that the concerned employees will be covered under the new pension rules. Stop. In that view of the matter, specific instructions be placed before the court by the Department of PNRD as to why the prayer for release of pension by the petitioner has not yet been considered. List after 2 weeks.
Pension and retirement benefits.
Pension and retirement benefits.
Matter pertains to non-payment of pensionary benefit lordship. The petitioner was retired on 31/8/2021, and accordingly, all the pension papers were submitted before the authorities. Lordship. Thereafter, order is the 29/12/2021 passed, lordship, page 20. May I read?
Yes.
In inviting a reference to your letter dated so and so on the subject matter, I am to state that the scrutiny of the service book and pensionary papers of Sri Ratul Asar's retired junior assistant is found that the pay of the government servant as on 1/1/96 has been fixed at ₹2950, which is found wrong. His pay is to be fixed at ₹2890 minimum without given any increment, as he has not completed 3 or more years of service. Thereafter, he may be allowed annual increment from time to time. Secondly, as per the record in the service book, page number 2, the date of joining is 20/01/1993, but he was allowed fixed pay up to 25/1994, page number 4. And at the page number 6, his pay is shown at ₹1065 as on 29/94. Further, he is allowed 1 increment on 1/1/94. The whole entry is not clear to the office. Please clarify the matter and actual date of joining in the government service. In the view of the above, I am constrained to return here with the service book and pensionary papers in original with the request to re-examine the case and resubmit the same after necessary correction of pay in the service book with effect from 1/1/96 to till the end of service. The excess pay is drawn by the incumbent may kindly be incorporated in Form 19 by supporting a new drawn statement. FS, LIS, LPC, IPA.
Then it was resubmitted.
Then lordship, page 21, it was resubmitted by the forwarded by the district adult education officer by correcting all that, and accordingly page 22 it was resubmitted before the authority on 30/5/2023 before the Accountant General Assam. The resubmission of pension.
What is the Accountant General saying?
They have not stated anything.
Who's for Accountant General? Who's for Accountant General? You have to call for Mr. B. Chakraborty. His name is reflected here. Call for Mr. B. Chakraborty. Display his name. B. Chakraborty, Standing Counsel, Accountant General. We are passing it over for the time being. None appears. Passed over. Mr. Khatronia appears for education. Education. Secondary or elementary?
Elementary, madam.
Elementary education. None appears for the petitioner. Passed over. Mr. Botakur appears for the forest.
Department.
Anyone for 29?
Please, your lordship, my lord, item number 29, stamping.
Lord.
Next week. Passed over. Passed over for the day.
Lordship. Obliged, obliged.
At the request of learned counsel for MS so-and-so, Mr. So-and-so appears for respondent. Nam Katal. নাম বিলাক লিখিব হা গভর্নমেন্ট
Maybe,
Yes.
it's a petitioner paying for retirement benefit lordship and pension lordship. Earlier order lordship for instruction lordship.
My lord, I have gone through the petition, my lord. There is no authenticated, my lord, orders or any letter, whatever may be regarding his appointment. By anyhow, my lord, the director is inform us that, my lord, he joined in 1972 and continued up to 85. Thereafter, he left it, my lord. And how, what is his designation or how it is appointed, it is not mentioned. And I have seen a
You
case.
bring it on record. Bring it on record.
But they have said there is no record to produce it, my lord.
You,
There's no
you have to file some affidavit making all these statements.
Yes, yes, my lord, definitely.
Bring it on record.
And lordship policy only, my lord, page
Our
49.
learned counsels for the parties, Mr. P.C. Shutia, learned additional senior government advocate, praised for when he was granted time, further time to complete his instructions and file affidavit if so required.
Lord,
Matter be listed after 4 weeks.
may I pray for a date?
Let him file. After 4 weeks, if it is not there, you make a mention.
Obliged.
May I please your lordship, matter may be passed on for the time being lordship.
Matter be passed over for the day.
Lordship, it's a urgent matter lordship.
For the day, if it is not here, we can't help it. For the
Any
day.
date may be fixed
For the
lordship.
day, you approach the registry, they will fix a date.
Please, Lord.
May I please your lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, we have filed this IA for implementing finance as a party respondent in this matter, my lord. My lord, this is done in pursuance to the honorable court's order dated 26/7/2023, my lord. Whereby the honorable court found that, my lord, finance department is a necessary party for implementation of this matter, my lord.
There is nothing written here.
Yes,
You are required to file an application.
yes, my lord.
Have you filed?
My lord, the honorable court came to a finding that, my lord, finance department is a necessary party.
By which order?
My lord, order dated 26/7/2023, my lord.
It's not reflected there. It says the matter is adjourned at your request and you may file a appropriate application.
Yes, my lord.
We don't know for what.
My lord, on that particular day, my lord, the court kept the
You
finding.
file an application. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that finance is a necessary party. He prays for some time to file necessary application in the matter.
Lordship, the IA has been filed for implement.
Yes, ma'am.
complete
I have
the-
been filed for.
This is what we are asking you. I ki ase? I file.
There is an IA, Lord.
ये कौन क्यों दिया नहीं? Hard learned counsel for the parties. This I na. The petition applicant, the petitioner as an applicant has filed an application seeking implement of Department of Finance as the Department of Finance represented by the Commissioner and Secretary to the Government of Assam as a party respondent. Stop. The matter pertains to
Non-payment of arrears salary.
non-payment of arrear salary. So it is submitted by the council to the petition applicant that since the issue pertains to non-payment of arrear salary, the finance would be a necessary party, and by oversight, the Department of Finance could not be arrayed as a party. Therefore, the present application has been filed. Subsequent to leave being permitted by the court by order dated 26/7/2023, passed in WPC 2267 of 2023. Stop. MS Mushari Learned Council appears for the education.
Secondary education department.
Secondary Education Department. Anyone else? MSDD Burman for respondent number 6. Have you served copy on the, there's a standing council finance? Yes. Have you received a copy? Mr. A. Cholia appearing for the finance does not object to the prayers made. Accordingly, the IA is allowed. The Finance Department of Finance, represented by Commissioner and Secretary, is to be arrayed as party respondent number 7.
7, ma'am.
Huh?
7.
7 in WPC 2266 of 2023. IA accordingly stands allowed. Petitioner will file amended course title within 1 week from today. In WPC 2266, right, in view of order passed in IA number so and so, Commissioner and Secretary, Government of Assam, Department of Finance is arrayed as party respondent number 7. Petitioner will file amended course title within 1 week from today in the registry. Thereafter, the matter be listed. Stop. Since Mr. A. Cholia appears for the Finance Department, let notice be issued. And is notice issued otherwise? No.
Notice has been issued, my lord.
Let notice be issued, returnable after 4 weeks. The finance may file their response in the meantime, if so advised. Extra copies be furnished within 2 days from today to the Learned Standing Council Finance.
Lordship, I'm sorry, it escaped my notice. Let it be taken day after tomorrow or Friday, Lordship. I'll come with the latest instruction, Lordship.
Friday. We'll have it on 29th. List on 29th. Enabling Mr. B. Chakraborty, Learned CGC,
Lordship,
Standing Council,
AG.
AG, Accountant General, to obtain complete his instructions. Mr. K. Kolita appears for the petition.
I pledge.
Well, it's a pension matter. The notices were issued and they were supposed to file the response.
Yes, Mr. Hendick.
But we need some time to file our affidavit in this matter.
How much time?
3 weeks time. It's suffice.
3 weeks. We'll give you 2 weeks.
As my lord.
File it.
Response
This
from
is about new pension, old pension.
Yes, response from finance is also required.
Mr. Hendick, Learned Counsel for PNRD, prays for and is granted 2 weeks further time to complete his instructions. As also the other respondents representing the other councils representing the Department of PNRD, Finance and Accountant General. Mr. S. Dotto, Senior Counsel, assisted by Mr.
MS Mondal.
MS
Mondal.
Mondal appears for the petitioner. List after 2 weeks.
Well, can a date be fixed?
18th of December.
Yes. Obliged.
Mr. Cholia for finance.
Lordship, my senior is on leave. Finally pass over the matter for the time being.
Who is your senior?
D. Upamanya, Health Department, Standing Council.
You get it by Friday.
Okay.
Let the instructions be placed before the court on Friday. Not Friday, sorry.
Please, Your Honor.
29th, yes.
I'm from Learned Council B. Data CGC.
CGC by the respondents on 29th. নাম বিলাক report কৰি থাকক। report কৰি তাতে skip ৰাখিব দিলে হ'ল। Yes.
this case, my lord, respondent number 4 filed affidavit, my lord, that kindly see paragraph 10, my lord. It is stated that, my lord, decision is at higher authority.
My lord, that is not the exact issue, my lord. My lord will go to para 8. That is the crux of the case. That is the law, my lord.
Husband of the petitioner, my lord,
My
died
lord,
during the
he
course of time.
died before regularization. And my lord, for a
How many years of service he
My
put?
lord, 23 years, my lord. And died during the course of service, my lord, subsequently regularized, my lord.
Hmm?
Subsequently regularized, my lord.
He regularized.
Regularized, my lord, subsequently. After death,
he was regularized in 2005. He died in 2004.
December 2004,
Ah,
and regularized with effect on 22/7/2005. After 8
2005.
months.
After 8 months. Means his name was there in the list before that was approved by the cabinet, my lord. He passed away.
For regularization.
For regularization. That one time regularization that, my lord, happened. That 22/7/2005, during 2005. But before that, he died.
I have annexed, my lord,
Now,
annex-
what is to be done regarding his pension?
My lord, 1 year, any government servant, after regularization, my lord, 1 year in service, he has to be there. Without that, my lord, pension cannot be family pension, my lord.
No, but here is a case where this 1 year did not happen because of delay on the part of the government.
No, my lord. That is not the thing, my lord. Not
1 year if he was employed and he dies immediately after 1 year or he leaves service.
my lord, all these posts were non-sanctioned posts.
See,
That in a sanctioned post, my lord.
See, the whole problem is created by the government itself by employing giving temporary employment. And for year after year after year.
My lord, that is what, my lord, this honorable court in government has already taken care of it, my lord, by regularizing them in 2005. But unfortunately, this person has died in 2004.
So you have to take into account his services rendered earlier for the purposes of counting for pension. It is as simple as that. The man has rendered service. He died before you could regularize him. Is it his fault? He's rendered.
Then, man, it goes against the pension rules. Pension rules, my lord, 1 year.
Have to be interpreted if required.
Then, my
The
lord,
purpose of
my lord,
there is no dispute.
My lord,
There is no dispute. There is no dispute that this man has put in service. There is no dispute that his name was regularized.
My lord, we have filed an affidavit. If they want to file a reply, my lord, they can file, and my lord will fix this. Because, my lord, if my lord interferes today, lot of new writ petitions will come up, my lord, and that's why, my lord, this has to be hard, my lord.
Good for you.
Affidavit opposition, my lord, respondent number but not denied, my lord.
You
Stating
address the court on this issue.
My lord. My lord, I have annex also, my lord. In that case, my lord.
No, not annex. You address on the legal issues.
My lord.
The respondents say that as per pension rule, 1 year of service by a government servant is necessary for his dependent members to claim family pension.
My lord.
It is as per the rules.
My lord.
This person had worked for 23 years as an ad hoc, not regularized. So he was not entitled to pension otherwise. By the time he got regularized, his name was there, orders were issued. Orders were issued.
2005.
So it was issued.
Issued, my lord.
Issued, but he died.
He died.
So they claim that this man died in 2004 before he was regularized. So therefore the provision under the pension rule is not applicable.
But in similar circumstances, my lord, kindly see page annex 6, my lord. Page 29. This honorable court, my lord, passed the order, my lord. In that case, my lord, that petitioner retired prior to regulation. And this honorable court directed to release, my lord, of pension, my lord. Paragraph 3, my lord. Page 30, my lord. Kindly see.
Paragraph
3, page 30. The case of the petitioner hearing that her husband, one Mohadev Singh, was appointed master roll worker at 110 in 1984 in the office of the central, and a service book prepared after rendering that, and he
No,
retired
service book means he was regularized.
Regularized.
He was
Here
regularized.
he doesn't have a service book.
My lord, but he retired prior to regulation, my lord.
Huh? Then service book.
Kindly page 31. Her husband retired from service on 31/8/2004. And attaining the age of, and thereafter kindly see, my lord, he is regularized, my lord, paragraph 6. Page 32, my lord, kindly see. In paragraph 6 of the said affidavit, it was mentioned that by government regulation order dated 10th or the office order number 20, the husband of the petitioner regularized with effect from 22/7/2005. After date of death, my lord, husband, my lord, regularized. And in that case, my lord, this honorable directed to release the family pension. My husband, my lord, died during the course of service. But
You
in
open
that
service book for MR workers also.
If he is, my lord, regular, then only service book, my lord.
And in that case, my lord.
But the facts of the case say otherwise.
Otherwise, my lord.
He was regularized with effect from 22/7. And he retired in 31/8/2004.
My lord will see what is the direction. Page 39, my lord, para 18. Accordingly, the instant writ petition stands disposed of with the following observation and directions. The Secretary to the Government of Assam PWD is directed to consider in terms of Rule 67 to condone the deficiency in service of 1 month in the qualifying service of late Mahadev Singh, my lord. That was 1 year was short, my lord, for him. That qualifying service 20 years. Upon such consideration, if the deficiency of service of the husband of the petitioner is condoned, the respondent authority shall take appropriate steps to release the pension of the husband. Here, my lord, it is, if we go by the deficiency, it will be more than 8 months. So 4 to 5.
Issue is not that. Issue is that, you see, only for the purposes of pension, you have to take his services.
My lord.
That's all. There's no dispute that he has rendered that many years of service. There are other judgments. You bring it on record. Why are you not addressing this court?
Let him, my lord.
There are judgments of the Supreme Court, very recent judgments.
Udit Pratap, my lord. Udit Pratap, my lord.
My lord,
You tell us when you want to.
Next week, my lord.
Next week.
My lord, if I fix a hearing date, my lord, it will be
30. Let it be on 30 November. Learned counsels will address the court on the legal issues involved.
Well,
on the next 8 weeks. Yes.
Now, the issue before Lordship, my lord, is tiny issue, my lord, DNB trainees, the postgraduate students of medical, some of the trainees were before Lordship, my lord. They get the stipend, a sum of rupees, 49,500, somebody 43,500. The other junior doctors, they got the 7 CPC stipend. Now they prayed for all over India, this distinction were there. So Railway Board passes an order in the month of January 2019 saying that
they're working under railway.
Yes, they're the trainees in the railway hospital under the Board of National Board of Medicine.
DNB.
Yes. Directorate of National Boards.
Diploma of National Board.
Or diplomat, sorry. Diplomat of National Boards. One can get admission into this course after passing NEET PG.
Yes.
Well, they are claiming for the pay parity of the junior doctors with the trainees. Already Calcutta High Court and Honorable Madras High Court has already hold that they should be paid same to the junior doctors under 7 CPC. And last page of the, if Lordship can take up item 37, my lord, there is a letter from the NF Railway to the Director General of Railway Health Services, Railway Board, New Delhi, that your Lordship can find at page 47. They are also willing to provide, but they are asking permission from the Railway Board, which they have not got. page 47, my lord, Annexa 10, 6/1/2023. Uniform payment of stipend to DNB trainees in all railway hospitals as per recommendation of 7 CPC. A representation received from DNB trainees of Central Hospital NF Railways Maligaon is forwarded here with for consideration of board. The stipend is currently paid in terms of NBE's public notice dated transfer. It is pertinent to mention that several railway hospitals have been already paying stipend as per recommendation of 7 CPC. Following verdicts of Honorable High Courts of Madras and Calcutta. Therefore, it is requested to look into the matter at the earliest to avoid further litigations.
What do you say, Mr.?
My lord, but I have written it for inspection, I will take my lord 1 week's time, my lord. If they are entitled, my lord, you will get. But I'm awaiting instructions, my lord.
From August, my lord.
Just one week.
You are not getting stipend. You are
They are
getting
getting, my
stipend.
lord, they
Getting
are-
stipend.
It's
but
only a question of
they
getting it
enhancement to the
enhancement.
7 CPC.
So
My lord, my
it's not
only
a case of not getting stipend at all.
Yes, yes. My only prayer, my lord, it is difficult to get listed unless there is a date fixed. The only thing.
What is difficult about getting it listed? You mention it as and when required.
My lord,
Because when we list
I-
matters, when the
sometime-
matters,
sometime
there are
sometimes
several
it's,
matters which are listed at the request of councils. When the matters are called up, either the councils are not there or they are not available to
I
do the
can
matter.
comment upon it, but what is my problem is that if lordship pleases to fix a date, my lord,
When can you get your instructions, Mr.
My
Gupta?
lord, a week's time, I'll get it.
We'll have it in December.
yes, my lord.
Let it be on 6th of December,
My lord,
My
my lord.
by which time respondent
I'll
councils
get
will obtain the required instructions with regard to payment of uniform stipend
Well.
to the
DNB training,
petitioners,
DNB on a petition.
petitioners who are undergoing DNB training in the NF Railway Hospital.
Well.
List according to Mr. Somo, IPS for the petitioners. All the cases.
Only first. Similar order.
All
Obliged.
Obliged.
My lord, 42 is a division bench matter, my lord. It is wrongly listed, my lord.
Division bench.
Yes, my lord.
Why?
It is against the order of the CAP, my lord. Central Administrative.
It is submitted that the order, that the matter is required to be posted before a division bench, as the challenge is to the orders passed by CAT Guwahati. Registry is accordingly directed to place this matter before the appropriate division bench. MSRDB appeals for the respondent.
Chief, I seek your apology for item number 28, your lordship. I was in.
We don't know. We don't know. It is already gone. Don't make a mention in the middle of it. If your items are gone, you wait for the list to be completed, then you make a mention. Okay? Yes.
Okay.
Before, my lord, the pension matter, as per last order, my lord, the proposal, my lord, as per order dated, my lord, 13/9/2023, my lord.
Yes. What do you say?
My lord, it says that on the next returnable date, the respondent authority, the clause 9, my lord, paragraph 9.
Irrigation, when has irrigation? Who's for the irrigation?
Shall apply the court as to when it submitted the proposal before the AG.
Irrigation Department, Standing Council, Irrigation, flash it. Please display it.
Otherwise, he is entitled, my lord, for pension, my lord.
What do you say, pension?
Second time, my lord.
Accountant General, has it been submitted?
No, my lord.
Not yet?
Not yet, my lord.
All right.
Otherwise, my lord, as per the decision of this honorable court, the petitioner is entitled. So
Very well. We'll wait for the departmental council.
My lord.
Time being. Call it after a while. At 2 o'clock. We'll call it in the second half. Yes. None for the petitioners. So we'll pass it over for the day. Mr. MZ Ahmed and MS.
He was a transfer petitioner. He is not going.
The council is not here. We'll pass it over. At 2. All right, at 2.
Thank you, please.
May I please, your lordship? In this case, lordship, I have challenged the suspension order, lordship, that is at page number 21.
Yes, education is supposed to
My
give
lord,
instructions.
I have received the instruction, my lord, today morning, my lord. As per my instruction, my lord, the disciplinary committee is constituted, and my lord, the petitioner was asked to appear before the disciplinary committee on 1/12/2023, my lord, for hearing, my lord.
Asked to appear means, have you issued notice?
Yes, my lord.
Where are these papers?
My lord.
Get it on record.
My lord.
You produce these instructions, what disciplinary proceeding? He is praying for setting aside of the suspension order.
My lord. On the ground that, lordship, within 90 days, lordship, neither it has been reviewed, nor, lordship, any proceeding was drawn up, lordship.
Now he says that it has been,
Lordship, may kindly,
it has been submitted.
no, lordship. One explanation call was, one notice was issued to me on, lordship, 22/9/2023. May I please?
What have you done for that? Have you responded?
Yes, lordship, I have responded, lordship. My specific ground is that, lordship, this suspension order was issued on, lordship, 8/6/2023. Lordship, may kindly come to page number 21. And lordship, 3 month was over, lordship, on 7/9/2023.
So you get your instructions, Mr.
My lord.
Counsel. Your instructions are always not complete. You have to get completed instructions. Whether the proceedings have been drawn up, charge memo has been served.
And lordship, so far.
Why do you accept these partial instructions? You should not accept these instructions unless they are complete. Or we'll direct the concerned officer to come and address the court along with whatever files the person requires.
This instruction produced by this petitioner, my lord. These are the two copies.
No, your instruction for constitution of the committee.
My lord, that is dated 18 November. 18 November, my lord.
Who has produced this 22nd September for constitution of the committee?
I have received through my lord furnished to my client, lordship. One by the notice dated, lordship, 22.
Both are 22.
Yes, lordship, both are 22. Explanation call was sought for, lordship. I have replied. I have responded.
And this other notice?
And this was, lordship, along with that notice, that explanation call.
Okay, Mr.
And lordship, my specific ground in this case, lordship, 90 days has already gone by, lordship. Now, after the expiry of 90 days, it cannot be reviewed also, lordship.
You argue on this point?
Yes, lordship.
Who says it cannot be reviewed?
Lordship.
What is the principle?
May I read one paragraph of the judgment, lordship?
Which judgment?
3 April 114 of 2022, lordship.
What is the name?
The State of Assam versus
Rakibuddin.
Ajit Sonwal.
Huh?
State of Assam versus Ajit Sonwal.
Ajit Sonwal.
Yes, sir. One paragraph, lordship.
And
from a careful analysis of the above decision of the Supreme Court, what follows is that unless review is held within 90 days, an order of suspension, including one issued due to the detention of an employee in custody for 48 hours, would not survive, nor can such an order be granted fresh lease of life by carrying out review after expiry of 90 days.
You bring it on record. Show it to him. Keep it for admission hearing.
In this case, Lordship, a notice was not issued, Lordship. This is a matter of motion, Lordship. Today, Lordship listed under admission column.
Why is it listed after in admission column? What is the judgment you are referring?
Lordship,
Give us the
Retapil-
numbers.
Retapil number 114 of 2022. State of Assam versus Ajit Sonwal and 3 others. Judgment dated 2/3/2023. I'm having a copy. May I place it on record?
You will get a copy. You need not bother. You show him a copy.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Standing Counsel, you get your instructions here
Madam.
and all the connected judgments.
Madam.
Let the matter be listed for motion on 1st of December.
My lord, can it be on 5th, my lord, because notice was issued to petitioner for hearing, my lord, on 1st of December, my lord. If he appeared, my lord, then or 2nd, my lord. 2nd Saturday.
4th of December.
My lord, yes. High levelized.
And on 4th, please don't tell us you have no instruction what happened on 1st.
I
You obtained the instruction.
My lord. High levelized.
The matter pertains to non-payment of study of the suspension period of the petition matter. So they filed an affidavit, my lord, by saying that, my lord, that period will be counted as on duty, my lord. Now, my lord, question is, my lord, why suspension was done? Delegation is not associated with the department in my duty, my lord. Well, they relisted me, my lord, in the order. It is reflected, my lord.
Where is that?
My lord, page number 30, my lord. 30, my lord, third paragraph, my lord. Search board against the against MS Meena Kumar Associate Professor is misappropriation of fund money of society, namely Sanjoy Aru Rindan Samobai function under the Assam Cooperative Society Act. This society is not under the jurisdiction of this director of higher development. Therefore, there is no
Then what
recovery
happened?
also, my lord.
You were reinstated.
Yes, my lord.
Then
My lord, criminal case is pending, my lord. I am facing the trial, my lord. These are not associated with the department, my lord. Therefore, my lord, the question of recovery is also not there, my lord.
where is that recovery?
No, my lord. Just saying, my lord. Because they hold the 25%, my lord. No, they deny, my lord. Moreover, my lord, if they not paid, my lord, it amounts to my penalty, my lord. 25%.
What are you seeking here?
Payment of my lord 25%.
Suspension allowance,
Yes, my lord. Yes,
subsistence allowance,
yes, my lord. 75% I have got, my lord. 25 they have hold, my lord.
area salary.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, why have you held it?
Lordships, although we have stated in our affidavit, Lordship, my friend says that if Lordship, I agree with him, Lordship. Otherwise, it's amount to Lordship imposing a penalty, Lordship. Yeah. Lordship may
It is
dispose of the matter, Lordship.
Contrary to your own order.
Lordship.
Contrary to your own order
Lordship,
of reinstatement.
Lordship. So Lordship may dispose of the matter, directing the authority to reconsider his case, Lord. Otherwise, Lordship, the leave encasement and other things, Lordship. GIS
is not paid, my lord.
GIS is, Lordship, college have to send proposal, Lordship. Till today, college have not sent proposal, Lordship.
Who is appearing for the college?
College, Lordship, probably nobody. He is not made a party to the
My lord,
college authority.
College has processed, my lord.
College-
Lordship may observe, my lord, that part, my lord.
He has not made a party.
But
to
he
the
is not a
college-
party. Why have you not made them a party?
Otherwise,
College
Lordship,
has
that
processed,
part we cannot, until and unless college has sent a proposal, Lordship, we cannot do that.
May observe that part, my lord. For GIS, my lord. Otherwise,
Heard learned counsels for the parties this
And Lordship, the leave encasement are already sanctioned.
that is my lord.
is filed by the petitioner, praying for release of area salary of 25% payable to the petitioner. stated to be payable to the petitioner for the period of her suspension from service as well as leave encashment and group insurance scheme amount. Stop. The petitioner is working as a associate professor in which college?
Gorgaon College, Shivsagar, my lord.
Gorgaon College, Shivasagar. Petitioner was placed under suspension. Petitioner is an associate professor in the Department of Zoology in Gorgaon College, Imologuri district, Shivsagar. Stop. Petitioner was placed under suspension with effect from 3007/2019 in connection with her detention. She was detained.
Yes, ma'am.
As she was arrested in connection with a criminal matter. Stop. The charges were brought against the petitioner for misappropriation of money pertaining to a society by the name Sonsoy Aru Rindhan Mobile Committee Limited of the Gorgaon College, which is a society under the Assam Cooperative Societies Act 1950. Stop. The petitioner, you approached this court earlier.
Yes, ma'am.
He's approached against the suspension order.
Petitioner approached this court earlier by filing WPC number 3303 of 2021, praying for setting aside, praying for adequate orders for interference with the suspension order. Stop. This writ petition was disposed of
19/7/21 also.
disposed of on 19/7/2021 with a direction to the Director of Higher Education to pass a reasoned order by examining the claim of the petitioner for vacating the order of suspension strictly in terms of the proviso to Rule 6(2) of the rules of 1964, that is Assam Discipline and Appeal Rule 1964. So, in terms of this direction, the Department of Higher Education by order dated 5th of October 2021 passed the following order. We extract the order at page 30. By the said order, you write, passed the order dated 5th of October 2021. Stop. By the said order, the suspension was withdrawn and the petitioner was reinstated in her original substantive post of assistant professor in Gorgaon College with immediate effect. This order was issued in compliance of the directions of the court dated 19/7/2021, passed in WPC 3303 of 2021. The said order is extracted below page 30. Stop. The petitioner is before this court that in spite of this order dated 5th of October 2021, whereby the petitioner was reinstated in service, the subsistence allowance of 25% along with the leave encashment and group insurance scheme amount has not been released to the petitioner. Stop. In terms of orders passed by the court, the respondent department, higher education, has filed an affidavit whereby it is stated that this 25% arrear during the period of suspension after the initial 3 months till the date of her retirement is not treated as within quotes on duty when the incumbent was reinstated by a speaking order dated 5/10/2021. So, there are learned counsels of the parties have been heard. The pleadings have been carefully perused. From a bare perusal of the affidavit, averment made in para 2 of the affidavit, it appears that the same is contrary to the order passed by the director itself, order dated 5th of October 2021 by the director itself. Stop. By the order dated 5th of October 2021, the suspension was withdrawn and the petitioner was reinstated in service. Stop. No such order pursuant to the order dated 5th of October 2021 has been placed before the court. It is also not the case of the respondents that there was any proceedings held.
No, my lord.
Any disciplinary proceedings were initiated and
Criminal
penalty
pending.
as permissible under law was imposed. Under such circumstances, this court fails to understand the stand reflected in the affidavit by the Department of Higher Education as to why the period of 3 months, the payment, why the salary for why the 25% of the area during the period of suspension after the initial 3 months period till the date of our retirement is not treated to be on duty. Stop. It appears to have been passed without taking note of the order dated 5th of October 2021 or without taking note of the order dated 5th of October 2021. So under such circumstances, this court is of the view that ends of justice will be met if the writ petition is disposed of with a direction to whom the director.
Respondent number 2.
Director Higher Education, namely respondent number 2, to examine the claim of the petitioner for release of area salary, 25% area salary for the period of a suspension, along with leave encashment and
Leave encashment loss is already paid and regarding
group insurance scheme. So if these amounts have not been released, then the director will examine the matter and in terms of the order dated 5th of October 2021 passed by the director, and thereafter pass necessary orders releasing the said amount as paid for. A copy of the speaking order be furnished on the petitioner. The exercise be completed within a period of
2 months within a period of
60 days from the date of receipt of a certified copy of the order. Writ petition accordingly stands closed, disposed of, pending ayes if any, stands closed. Yes, irrigation.
Yes, my lord, the pension proposal of the petitioner has been sent to Accountant General, my lord, on 10 October 2023, my lord.
10?
10 October 2023.
It is submitted by the Learned Standing Council Irrigation Department that the proposal for pension has been sent from the department to the office of the Accountant General.
Yes, my lord.
On 10
October 24.
October 2023.
23, sorry. I had computer number 37.
You give us a copy, YD
Yes,
communication number so and so. The Learned Council appearing for the Accountant General will obtain instructions as to the steps taken for processing the pension papers put up by the department in respect of the petitioner. The respondents will endeavor to expedite the release of pension in respect of the petitioner. Stop. Let the matter be listed after 2 weeks.
Date maybe.
Itu yete note kore dibo, by communication. What is computer number?
This file computer number is the top of the computer number.
I've seen it, but I'm asking what is the meaning of that?
That through this number, my lord, this proposal has been sent to Accountant General, my lord, to the e-file number, I think, my lord.
This is the e-file number.
Yes, my lord.
It is submitted that this communication was sent by the Department of Irrigation to e-file number so and so. 372-399. Matter will listed again on 15 December.
Keep your plan.
Yes.
May period lot. As a transfer order which has been SL in this petition, my lord. Well, here pleadings have been completed, my lord. They have filed also affidavit, my lord. We have filed the reply also to the reply.
Transfer of the petitioner working under
Under, my lord,
Holy
Brahmaputra Valley Fertilizer Corporation Limited. my lord.
fertilizer.
If your lordship kindly turns, my lord, takes the order dated 18/9/23 passed by this court.
18-9.
18/9/23.
Yes. There is another writ petition pending.
Yes, my lord.
So this is a finding of the court, Mr. Ahmed, that there is an interim order pursuant to which there was some restraint order not to transfer in.
Not to transfer him.
Let both the writ petitions be listed together.
My lord.
Hired learned counsel for the parties by order dated 18/9/2023. This court had recorded a finding that notwithstanding the order dated 16/6/2023 passed in WPC 3452/2023, whereby in the interim the respondents were directed not to initiate any coercive action against the petitioner on the basis of the memorandum dated 31/08/2019. The petitioner had been transferred by the respondent number 5 by the impugned order dated 11/9/2023 from Namrup to Bhubaneswar without specifying the post. Learned counsels at the bar are have submitted that the pleadings are completed.
Pleadings are completed.
Accordingly, let the matter be listed for admission again, along with WPC
3452.
3452/2023.
52
of 2023.
3452.
Let the matter be listed on. Give us a date.
Any date, my lord.
3452 again, huh?
No, pending as I told you.
Again, why? It's a different case.
Different case, it's a pending.
There's a finding in the court.
Course, no.
There's a court's order, there's a reference. We have just quoted from the court's order.
May an early date be given because
You tell us a date in December, 12th December, 12th.
Mal.
12th December.
Mal. The interim may continue.
Huh?
The interim order passed.
Interim order passed earlier, if any, will continue.
I'm deeply
Till the
obliged.
next date fixed.
Deeply obliged.
Yes.
Lordship, service is already complete. However, Lordship, while order dated 13/10/2023, this court directed the petitioner to serve extra copies upon the respondent. Lordship, this is a pro bono matter and the petitioner seeks more time to comply with their order. Serve extra copies.
Pro bono matter?
My lord. Since the volume of the petition is like quite big, the petitioner needs some more time to serve the copies to the respondent.
Petitioner needs more time to complete service.
My lord, the service is complete.
Then
extra copies of the petition were directed to be handed over to the respondents so that they could file a counter.
Okay. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that extra copies of the petitioner have not been served on the respondents. He prays for further week's time. 1 week?
1 week.
Let
That's
the
okay.
matter be listed again after 1 week. 2 weeks. The respondents may file their counter affidavit if so advised in the meantime.
Obliged, mate. Wait, the Lordship. Lordship has already disposed of the matter.
Huh?
Lordship has already disposed of the matter.
Huh.
I have annexed the order. What happened in this case, these petitioners, they were casual workers, but they were appointed post FRBM period. So the benefit of WF 45 was initially not granted by saying that only pre
This is
FRBM.
correction.
Lordship.
Where is what correction?
Yes,
you want?
Lordship will kindly see. At page 11, your Lordship.
Yes.
Yep. Lordship has today on earlier dates, Learned Counsel for the Finance Department was directed to obtain required instructions. Today, when the matter is called up, Mr. Bopujari, Learned Standing Counsel Finance Department has placed before this court the notification number so and so, which was issued on 16/9/2021 under the signatures of Commissioner and Secretary of Government of the Finance Department. A perusal of the said notification dated 16/9/2021 reveals that the government had recalled its earlier decision of grant of minimum of pay scale only to master role workers who were appointed prior to FRBM period. By the said notification, a decision was taken that all master role workers appointed prior to FRBM period will be granted, prior to as well as post, your Lordship. That was the decision taken. Initially, they took a decision that only prior to given, but by way of this notification dated 16/9/2021, a decision was taken that both prior to as well as post FRBM, both will be granted, your Lordship. So ultimately, your Lordship directed that considering this, in view of the submission made by the Learned Counsel for the respondent, and in view of notification dated so and so issued under so and so, this court is prosecuted that it can close with the direction.
Yes. Then
So, Lordship, in that paragraph, it was held that by the said notification, decision was taken that all master role workers appointed prior to FRBM period, prior to as well as post FRBM, because we are in the post FRBM.
Which paragraph? Which line?
Lordship, the third paragraph, a perusal of the said notification. Lordship has got it.
Huh?
A perusal-
Yes, perusal, yes.
A perusal of the said notification dated 16/9/2021 reveals that the government has recalled its earlier decision of grant of minimum pay scale only to master role workers who were appointed prior to FRBM period. By the said notification, a decision was taken that all master role workers appointed prior to FRBM period will be granted the minimum pay scale. Whereas it should have been prior to as well as post FRBM.
By the notification 16/9.
Lordship.
Where is that 16/9?
Not an experiment. Lordship has kept because it was not also it was just given, it was marked as flag A, I think.
Not here. Copy available. What do you say? What do you say?
I have read this, the notification. He's saying it's quite correct, madam. It's mentioned in paragraph 7 of the notification.
So on that ground only, your Lordship allowed.
Heard Learned Counsel for the parties, this I has been filed, seeking a correction in the order dated so and so, passed in WPC so and so. By the said order, the writ petition was disposed of on the basis of the notification, on the basis of the stand reflected, stand of the government reflected in the notification dated 9th of September 2021.
16/9/2021.
Whereby, huh?
16/9/2021.
16/9.
Lordship.
16/9.
It's signed on 16.
It is 9th September
That is the
2021, which was
Hmm.
9th September 2021, which was signed on 16/9/2021, whereby both pre-FRBM period and post-FRBM, whereby master role / casual / fixed pay and similarly placed workers were appointed both under pre-AFRBM period and post-AFRBM period. Were required to be extended the benefits of payment of minimum pay scale to master role casual fixed pay workers in pursuance to the Honorable Court's order dated 8/6/2017, passed in writ appeal 45 of 2014. So this, on the basis of this notification, the writ petition stood disposed of with a direction to the respondent department to pass orders in terms of the order dated 8/6/2017, passed in writ appeal 45 of 2014 within a period of 60 days from the date of receipt of this copy of the order. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the applicant that in the third para of page 8 on the internal page 3 of the order dated so and so, while recording, while referring to the office memorandum, while recording, were referring to the notification dated 9 September 2021 within bracket signed on 16/9/2021. It was held that a decision was taken within courts. A decision was taken that all master roll workers appointed prior to AFRBM period, bracket close, will be granted minimum scale of pay. Stop. This view, as reflected in the order, is contrary to the position which is seen in the notification dated 9 September 2021 within bracket signed on 16/9/2021. Stop. Para. Mr. N.K. Devnath and Mr. Cholia, appearing for the respondents, does not oppose to the prayer made. Accordingly, this IA stands disposed of. This order dated so and so stands corrected to the extent that the notification dated 16/9/2021, by notification dated 9 September 2021 within bracket signed on 16/9/2021, government recalled its earlier decision for grant of minimum scale of pay only to master roll workers were appointed prior to AFRBM period, and decided that all master roll workers appointed both prior and post AFRBM period will be granted minimum scale of pay in terms of the order dated so and so, passed in writ appeal 45 of 2014. Stop. This order shall be read together with the order dated so and so, passed in 13/10/2023, passed in WPC 5540/2019. For convenience, the notification dated 9 September 2021 within bracket signed on 16/9/2021 is also expected in this order. The IA accordingly stands disposed of. The directions contained in the order dated so and so, passed in WPC so and so, will now be complied with within 60 days from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order, passed in IA so and so, along with certified copy of this order passed in writ petition to it.
Much deeply. It's an IA for correction, my lord.
Yes.
There are two orders where some typographical errors has crept in. First order is 27/9/2023, which are
Page number
91.
Huh?
91, my lord.
91.
91.
91, yes.
91, my lord. 91, first paragraph, order dated 27/9/2023. It says, heard Mr. A.K. Burwa, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. A. Fukon, learned standing counsel, GAD, and elementary education department, and Mr. D. Upamanyu, learned standing counsel, health department. No, neither the GAD nor the elementary education nor the health department are parties in the instant case. They are not necessary parties. parties are actually, my lord, forest department and the finance department, my lord. So a typographical error have crept in. And the second order, my lord.
File to now. Yes. Yes.
And the second order, my lord, your lordship will find, my lord, at page number 119. This is the order dated 29/9/2023. Both the orders are connected to each other. The third paragraph, my lord. May I just read out? Page 119, third paragraph, the last paragraph. Today, when the matter was called up, Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that the names of the petitioners are indeed included in the list of 550 names as placed before this court earlier by the Learned Standing Counsel Forest Department. He therefore submits that the writ petition be closed with a direction to the respondent authorities to examine the claims of the petitioner. Now, if your lordship kindly turns to page number 62, I have stated page number 62, paragraph 7. May I just read out?
Yes.
Page number 62, my lord, paragraph 7. That the applicants humbly beg to state that when the order dated 29/9/2023 was orally dictated in the Honorable Court, this Honorable Court dictated that the Learned Counsel of the petitioner submits that the writ petition be closed with a direction to the authorities to expedite the claims of the petitioners. However, on 5/10/2023, when a certified copy of the aforesaid order dated 29/9/2023 was made ready, the applicant's petitioners had found that a typographical error had crept in the order dated 29/9/2023, wherein the word expedite was typed as examine, thereby giving an altogether different meaning, connotation, and oblique or expression.
What was the, yes, what do you say?
Lordship, we have no objection if the word examine is replaced with expedite, because in the list their names are there, and therefore the department will accordingly process their. But of course, Lordship, subject to due verification.
What is due verification?
The names in
Does
the
it
list.
fall within the ambit of the definition of examination?
It does.
It does.
Yes.
So why are you agreeing to the submission? Direction of the court is to examine the claims.
Yes, but
You are agreeing to the submission that expedite the claims. So where is the question of verification now?
Lordship, only reason I said that because there a list was given, and yes,
Do you want to examine or not examine?
yes, sir.
Yes, what?
Examine.
We don't know. We'll have to
We'll
have to hear the matter again.
Or your lordship may do one thing, because since there is
What is wrong in examination?
No, your lordship will see one thing.
Ah.
There's nothing wrong in examination.
Then?
Page number 119, the last paragraph, your lordship has said that the last two lines, he therefore submits that the writ petition be closed with a direction to the respondent authorities to examine the claims. Whereas when the order was dictated, it was said examine.
We'll verify it. We'll
Because
verify it.
your lordship may verify the online proceedings are there, my lord.
We'll have to
Because
verify.
the meanings change, my lord. Ultimately, whatever or final order your lordship passes, I have absolutely no control. But the my
Are you
submission-
agree with the penultimate paragraph also?
No, penultimate, my submission was to expedite the claims. But it was
Your
typed-
submissions may have been to expedite, but you are making a submission that the order which was dictated in court,
Yes.
it was directed to be expedited.
expedite, but when the certified copy was
We'll
made,
check up. We'll have to check up.
your lordship may check up the proceedings online.
Yes, yes, we'll try. We'll try to check up if it is there.
Right.
Matter be listed again on today is Monday.
Today is Monday. my lord.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Well, Wednesday. All right. Let me do Wednesday.
Be
Wednesday.
listed on Wednesday. You check up the proceedings. Court master. You
I'll
check up
give
the
a copy of the digital copy of the proceeding, or
Because your reference for correction is with regard to the penultimate paragraph in the
Yes.
previous page
yes, yes.
and not to the entire order.
If I am dissatisfied with the entire order, I'll have to go to the division bench. But at least the typographical
In the, you kindly come to the order.
my lord. Page number 119.
Yes, 119. Forget the paragraph that you want to change.
No, the
Come
word,
to the paragraph, last paragraph at page 120.
last paragraph 120,
So 120 directs the respondent authorities to consider the
to
claim
consider the claim,
along with other so and so, and thereafter, if found eligible.
if found eligible.
What is the meaning of that?
So that is a your lordship's direction. That your lordship can, it is your lordship's prerogative.
Right.
Whatever your lordship wants to dictate, my lord, that is different.
Right.
But the penultimate paragraph, it records my submission as a counsel for the applicants.
Okay, we get it. We get it.
Fine. Because, my lord, I am also answerable to my client. Tomorrow they will say, why did you ask them to expedite?
No,
Examine.
have they asked you?
Because there's a confusion, my lord, because that is not what I have prayed.
No.
And therefore, we
We'll see.
rectification of the said order.
We'll see.
My lord.
We'll verify and
My
we'll
lord,
see.
online proceedings are available, my lord.
You tell us on which date, what timing, you show it to the court master, he will.
I'll give a digital copy. I have a digital copy.
Very
my lord.
nice.
I'll
Good
give a
way.
digital copy.
Yes.
Deeply.
On Wednesday.
Wednesday.
It cycle check করব.
Or if your lordship can fix it on Friday, because Wednesday little, my lord, Friday, if your lordship
We are only correcting it. We are not changing it.
not changing, only that particular word.
Your submission is to correct the submission. That's all.
That's all.
Not the directions of the court.
No, for that, if I'm dissatisfied, I'll have to go to division bench. Public.
So
Deeply
for that, we'll check up if it is correct. It
My
is
lord.
correct. It must be correct since you are submitting it.
My lord, I try to be fair.
Yes, of course. It must be correct. There must be some lapses on our part. Must have been left.
There might be a typographical error, human error.
Of course, it is a typographical. That is what I say. Yes.
Public. Deeply okay.
May I please, Your Lordship, this honorable court had ordered dated 27/9/23 directed the Education Department and the Finance to take steps for compliance of this honorable court's order. But this kindly repeat the order, this honorable court order dated 27/9/2023. This honorable court directed the Education Department and the Finance to take steps for compliance of this order. But till today, they have not complied.
Yes.
Lordship, Mr. R. Muzumdar is conducting the case, Lordship. He is today out of station. So can it be taken up on the 24th, Lordship? Lordship, that
24th.
24th,
Lordship, and
20,
24th and
or any
29th,
other date, Lordship.
29th.
29th.
Not 29. It goes to 1st or 4th. 4th of December.
4th of December.
Okay.
Matter stands deferred till 4th of December as it is submitted that Mr. R. Muzumdar appearing for respondents.
Respondent number 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3 is out of station. MS so appears for the petitioner. Mr. A. Chaliha for the
Respondent number 7.
respondent number 7.
Much obliged.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, may I please to kindly see the last order, Lordship. The penultimate paragraph is paragraph 13. Direction was given to the respondent number 5 to issue the release order. So ultimately, Lordship, he complied. Complied, Lordship. I've been released.
He has been released, my lord.
May I produce the copy of this release order? So in view of this, this matter may be closed, Lord.
Where is the penultimate?
Paragraph 13, Lordship. Pendency of this petition shall not be barred for the respondent, more particularly the respondent number 5, headmaster of U1 Brahma Vocational High School, Habru Bari, District Kokrajhar, to comply with the direction issued by the Inspector of Schools Kokrajhar, Hyde Hits, letter dated 19/6/2023, as well as the direction issued by the.
You are aggrieved by what?
Actually, I was transferred, but the release order was not issued by the respondent number 5, in spite of direction given by the Inspector of School as well as the director. So after
Release order was not issued by the school.
Headmaster of the
Headmaster.
initial school. So ultimately, Lordship, in compliance of this order, release order is
Heard
issued.
learned counsel for the parties. This petition was filed with the petitioner aggrieved by the inaction of the headmaster of the school in
UN
which the
Brahma.
petitioner was serving as a teacher. The headmaster was arrayed as respondent number
5.
5. Stop. The grievance of the petitioner is that in pursuance to the
Direction given by the inspector of schools to issue the
no.
release order.
You were transferred.
Yes, transfer. I
The
joined,
petitioner was transferred to
transferred to Lordship Fokiragram Higher Secondary School.
Fokiragram Higher Secondary School in Bijni,
In Kokrajhar, Lordship.
Kokrajhar,
By order dated 14/6/2023.
by order dated 14/6 to 2023.
Yes,
Stop. However, the respondent 5 did not issue the release order enabling the petitioner to join in its new place of posting. Stop. The petitioner approached the authorities and the inspector of schools, Kokrajhar District Circle, by letter dated 19/6/2023, as well as the director of education, BTC Kokrajhar, by order dated 4/7/2023, directed the headmaster of the school to release the petitioner and to provide her the last paid drawn certificate, enabling her to get the monthly salary from June 2023. Stop. 2023 in the new place of posting, which is Fokiragram Higher Secondary School, Fokiragram. Stop. Today, when the matter is called up, Mr. Tekka submits that by order dated 14/7/2023, the headmaster of the school has released the petitioner from the institution. Stop. In that view of the matter, the learned counsel for the petitioner submits that petitioner does not wish to press the writ petition any further as her grievances are ameliorated. Accordingly, the writ petition stands closed. Is there any interim order?
Status quo to be maintained.
The interim order passed earlier stands vacated. MS R. Mushahari appears for the Education Department, Mr. Rava for BTC. For BTC.
BTC.
Writ petition accordingly stands disposed. Copy of the order dated so and so produced in court by the Standing Council BTC. Who has produced it?
I have produced. I have given a copy. Yes,
Department has produced.
Department.
Is kept on the case record.
Liberty may also be very further.
What liberty? This is closed.
Yes, sir. No, actually, they is asking for this withdrawal order. Actually, the authority asked the petitioner to produce the withdrawal order.
Any other liberty is not necessary. If you can pertaining to this, there is no other issue.
No.
Then it is closed. Any other issue will be a fresh cause of action.
Obliged.
Obliged.
Yes, yes.
May it please your lordship. Lordship had directed the respondents to provide you with information regarding existing vacancies.
Okay, earlier the two department was registered as a 6 department, 5 department, Lordship. Therefore, we have obtained certain documents, Lordship. Yesterday they have forwarded, Lordship. Lordship may fix the matter after 10 days, Lordship, because it's old documents, Lordship, and
Mr. Mandan's client is working.
yeah, he has joined at that point of time. And in fact, I
But the posts are vacant.
no.
Then?
All posts were notified, Lordship, subsequently. Some were, Lordship, through open recruitment and some were through campus recruitment.
All right, you bring it on record then.
Yes.
Mr. K. Kolita, Learned Standing Council Oil submits that certain additional documents have, certain instructions have been received from the respondents, which is necessary to be brought on record by way of an affidavit. He prays for 2 weeks' time. Mr. Your name, please?
M. Das Gupta.
M. Das Gupta, Learned Council appears for the petitioner. Mr. Y. Manan for respondent number 4. List after 2 weeks.
Lordship, I am not standing counsel, Lordship, I am appearing for
Mr.
one.
K. Kolita appears on behalf of Mr. A. Sharma, Standing Council.
Left.
After 2 weeks.
Obliged.
For item number 28, I beg your apology, Lordship.
50?
28.
28, yes.
Yes, your Lordship. Lordship, I was in another court, but the matter was passed over for the day. Kindly, my name may be recorded, your Lordship. 28.
28.
Yes, your lordship.
You are in another court. What can be done now? You are appearing for whom?
For the petitioner, your lordship.
All
Ali
right,
Haider.
item 28, get her name on the record. Yes.
A pleasure.